Make sure to.
You're right. Thank you. Thank you, Perry.
Oh.
I had clicked it, but I think I must have re-clicked it when I went to unmute. Thank you, Perry.
38, if that
to see you,
sounds
bud.
all right. Wait, what level are you
for popping in?
There, Super Hobbit.
And thank you for letting me know. Oh, I'm sorry. Was that?
What level are you? I don't want to make it too hard.
I am. Oh, actually, can I look right now? Yes, I can. I'm level 34.
Okay. Does 38 sound reasonable?
I think so.
Okay.
I appreciate you, Perry. Thanks for popping in, bud.
It'll just mean you level up faster.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. Really, and that's kind of how it was last time, where like when I started to kind of fall behind, once we kind of kicked it up a notch, I blasted right back to like basically where I needed to be very quickly.
Yeah. I kind of want to do a character that starts at like max level and see how difficult it is.
Oh boy, that does sound scary.
Yeah. I don't know if it'd be even possible to like. You'd have to like have enemies kill each other for the first couple levels probably before you'd start doing.
I would imagine, yeah. But yeah, that's the thing. Like a squirrel dies 12 miles away, and you're just like, oh wow, suddenly I'm level 78. What 78? What the hell?
I mean, maybe. I don't know
well, I'm assuming.
Like,
Because I'm assuming if a bad guy dies, somehow you get something for it.
yeah, I'm not entirely certain how it works. I ran outside of the house for like 1 minute. You couldn't even chop trees. I know, the trees would be too powerful.
Oh god, that's a good point too. Oh, that would be miserable.
Well,
Yeah.
first start would be to get wood. You need to start with fire. That skills, percentage-wise at least.
Yeah. I mean, you could always run a.
Let's see, do we have any?
You could always
purchase?
run.
I don't think we
what you
do
call
actually.
Like you could run and find
The
like a
start.
wooden house and gather wood that
Takes a
way.
while for merchants to show up, so I'll probably just shred a couple things then that I need to get rid of.
I love cutting down trees for attack speed. The master strategy.
Our storage slash chest situation continues to become like weirder and weirder
It's
as time goes by.
Wow.
Continues to unravel.
That's kind of nice.
Yeah, for the rune bench.
Yeah. I've got a surface NPC that needs escorting. I don't know where he needs to be escorted to. I don't know about you guys, but I normally skip the escort quests.
Oh, I've never even attempted one.
I bring him along if it works. It works. If it doesn't, it doesn't.
Yeah.
It just sounds unfun, yeah. That's one where I go like, oh, gee, yeah, sorry you're dealing with that. Anyway.
Anywho.
Good luck. It's the whole thing where like, the boss texts you, we're really short-handed today, and your response is like, wow, sorry, bro, that sounds really rough.
Good luck.
Good luck with that, bro. I'm rooting for you, though, bro. I'm rooting for you.
Yeah, you got this. That's why,
You
that's
got
why
the-
I paid the $6.
Thoughts and prayers, fam.
Nah, you just the real strat for that is you just never have your phone on.
Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, I'd be like, oh, sorry, it was on silent.
Sorry.
Sorry, I had your number blocked. I mean, it was on silent.
Sorry, I saw you were calling me and I threw my phone up.
Yeah, and I made a conscious choice not to answer.
Yeah, the escort NPCs were like a little better at following. I think it wouldn't be that bad. But like he just got stuck immediately.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Did both you guys make it in easy enough?
I'm in.
Good.
I'm surprised at some of these.
Oh, it's time to get milking.
Oh, now it's a party.
Yep. There's a million explosives down here, and I'm gonna risk it. Yes. Yes. Oh my god, he's huge.
Cecil cloth?
Yeah.
I don't know what some of these things are, but they,
I
guess that
pressed
sound
my
legit.
PoE heal button. Fuck. That's not good. Yeah, I need to
Tumbler of
consider
love.
hotkeying my abilities.
Oh, I'm not even high enough level to use that mana potion. Ain't that some shit? There are level restrictions on potion, on like mana potions.
That is correct.
I guess that's a little bit hokey, don't you think?
That his magician was too strong because he could just teleport around and instantly kill everything before we could even interact with them. So, yeah, he decided to pick a different character around the same level. I don't drink, but if work calls, I'm drunk. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. Just work calling, reach for bottle of tequila, chug whole thing. Sorry, I've just been doing some drinking.
Yes, I know it's 6 a.m. No, I'm not concerned with this.
It's my problem, not yours.
Don't you lecture me.
This guy has no friends to kill, so I can't, like, speed attack him down.
Come on.
Fair.
There it is.
Ow.
Trying to, like, click the sweet
Oh
spot.
my god, he attacks so fast on occasion.
So a lot of these we can go ahead and pop.
Slowly.
Curve bow, that kind of stuff. Get it out of here.
I do have my 1 attack speed boost going. He's going for the big attack! Oh my god, he's there. The minions, they're here.
The thing is, I can use swords now. We've invested so heavily into maces.
The damage is so much
but
better.
It wouldn't be that hard to like spec out of it, though. Is the thing.
Oh, goodness.
This is. Oh, this is a
gloves.
Hammer, like not a pickaxe, but a hammer. Okay.
Okay. What are these gloves? Hard leather.
It is two-handed though.
First.
Yeah. No. I don't know why it has the plus sign. This would not be any better
4%
for us.
4.9% chance to get minus 28% movement on the wearer.
So this one is 323 for digging power.
2% armor.
Ours is not even
You
close.
run your own shop and you're always on call. I mean, with the quote unquote job that I have right now, I'm kind of always on call. I respond to pretty much like every single email whenever I get one.
Mm-hmm.
Which you don't have to do, but you know, it definitely lands you a couple more opportunities now and then.
Yeah, especially if there's like a, I don't know, some kind of thing where like, oh yeah, apply for like a review key for something. Generally, if you get the application in sooner, it's not gonna hurt you. Not gonna hurt your chances. And there we go, we're all set there, so I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of those guys.
I was gonna say unless
There's a boxing
unless
glove.
it's a specific company, and I was gonna say the company, but I'm not gonna say the company.
Yeah. That's to play it safe.
Never know when one's watching.
Yeah, you never know, man. Yeah. Never know who's listening.
Yeah.
We got ears everywhere, man. They're in the walls. They're in my head.
Chat's going slow, Nixie. You can let your brain turn into soup if you want. That's okay. Nixie's been an extra diligent mod.
It's valid. Soup brain is also valid. Let's be real.
Yeah.
And
But yeah,
it's the maximum mana chip.
it's
Or
been
mana. That's really
wacky,
good.
so I appreciate it.
This is then my shawl.
I see the
Cold resistance, damage over time.
A billion little guys running into a wall.
They are so fun. I'm very happy
not
about our
there,
little
though.
guys.
I'm defended.
Why are they in base then?
You don't know.
The door
I
and
love the
see if
little
they
fellas.
figure it
Yeah,
out.
they're just. Oh my! They're on the far right border of my screen right now. I can like barely see them.
They're trying.
They're very fun. They're trying their best. So aren't we all?
completely garbage. I wish there was a better way to like store when you get like 3 of burnt clay or like 5 of a gabbro tile. Like what are you gonna do with that?
Yeah.
Like maybe build a house out of it at some point. Maybe it's just gonna sit there forever. Maybe you can disenchant it, but like I don't think it's even enough to disenchant for anything of value.
206 strength. That's so
Doing some
crazy.
digging.
Yeah, just digging around.
I was just reminded how Krath made it rain on my ass by buying me that crazy, crazy hammer last time. I keep like looking at it. It's like, one day, baby. One day.
You gotta.
One day you'll
get
be
that
in my
strength.
arms.
Cool.
One day it'll be in my hands for me to bonkify all things that stand in my path.
Indeed. Whoops, whoops. I tried to.
Now, some of
take
these
the
kind of catch
healing
my eye.
vials when I
Drell
used to
set.
healing
Oh,
vials
level
in the
42.
process.
Because those aren't really.
I
next to
heard they
sneak.
reduced the choking volume by 50%.
I've seen that, yeah.
I think they should.
Yeah, I saw that in the patch notes too. I was a little sad about it.
That was really
Just give us a
funny.
slider.
Yeah, choking
Yeah,
volume.
yeah.
maybe some of us liked the choking noise.
Bring back the choking, you cowards!
Just
And then
in
it's
that
like,
case,
wait,
Insert-
do I need to some introspection about this? Is there something about myself I need to consider?
Yeah, wait a second.
Why am I enjoying this?
Oh my god, that's an easy mod. It'll be easy.
Yeah, yeah. I'm just imagining sound effects volume, music volume, voices volume, choking volume. What in the world?
What the fuck?
Looks to my left,
That
looks to my
would be
right.
a really funny slider, though. That would be a hilarious slider.
It's one where it's
I
like,
wonder-
yeah, guys, I'm gonna lower this, and then it's like, looks around, make sure no one's looking, slowly raises it up all the way. I don't have to know.
What are you doing, Solar?
Go solar, hell yeah.
I wonder how much work it would be to implement a choking volume slider, because that does sound like a hilarious joke.
That'd be a good
That
like
sounds
April
the
Fool's
sort of
gag.
thing you make like a TikTok about, and
Or you could just find the graphics in game of their other sliders and just paste in with a different effect. Should be
It's open
smart.
source. I mean, I'm sure it's not open source, but
oh my goodness, you need a bass boost checkbox.
oh, that's my shit right there. Yeah, yeah, like a bass boost mod. That would be so obnoxious. It'd be funny for like 30 seconds.
And that's all it needs to be funny for.
No, it's just if they put it in a workshop, there's gonna be 100.
I might
mods of
switch this
different
off.
choking sounds
What's
or
cursed about it?
volumes and whatnot. Just that, just choking sounds.
Less requirements, which is good.
That's all he allows.
Oh, you slow yourself.
Lesser torture.
Do enemies not take
Unsuccessful
drowning
hit,
damage?
you
Enemies
slow
do not take
yourself.
Drowning damage.
That's a
Half
little
the enemies
rough.
on the map would dive, so.
That's a little
Yeah.
rough.
Yeah. If enemies took environmental damage, they would die all the time.
We would lose our slight bonus to magic find.
Yeah,
Critical hit goes down a
environmental damage of any
bunch.
kind,
That
actually.
sucks.
Yeah.
EOT goes down.
Which is
Critical hit goes
occasionally
down a bunch. That
but
sucks.
very
But attack goes up. Gives a wall
Love this
climb.
guy not being able to
You know what? Let's try it.
live
Let's
his
try
life
it.
because he's too big. They keep spawning ancients though, which is very inconvenient for my build that's completely centralized around attacking as fast as possible by killing a couple of enemies first.
Loath paw.
I need to like
And that brings
put
us up to
on Swarm and
one.
overrun.
Oh, I'm kind of surprised.
Got him.
17 of strength. What's ours? This one.
Just
134.
I'll be okay. Just don't worry.
Is that what it was previously?
Yep, it's an accident a month ago. Breaking my
Yeah, it
spine
was
in
117.
12 places, ribs since sternum. Doing okay. Walking now. Dude, congrats on being able to walk though. Like that's huge.
That is good.
That's huge. That's
We'll
huge.
take it,
progress.
man.
Yeah, when you break your spine, you're lucky if you ever fucking move again.
Yeah.
Let alone in 8 places.
Oh, there's what's going on down here?
I'm glad you're,
what is
you're
this?
holding up there, just the tip. Yeah, make sure you're doing all your physical stuff
Are
as much
these-
as you can.
Oh, they're statues, but they're fucking
The
huge and they're
keys
on
for
fire.
sure.
Fast, huge. Poison tower.
This guy's name is just Critter. But he's a skeleton.
Critter, yeah.
I thought he was just gonna like crit me or something, and that was gonna be the joke.
Oh, that's pretty funny.
It's like, oh, it's a critter. That's cute.
Critter,
And it
haha,
doesn't
yeah,
do
yeah.
any damage to you.
No, no, I see where I went astray.
Whoops. Like I misconstrued the username a little bit.
A little on the nose with that one.
Yeah.
Elemental gargoyle. Yeah, there's like I just noticed there's just a bunch of wild shit just outside of our base, and I was like, I thought it was a statue at first, but now I see no, it's real. Oh my NPC buddy just instantly got liquefied. Not terribly surprised.
Oh yeah, I heard a sad sound. I wasn't sure what that was.
Yep. Alright, so that.
How did we get a gate
these
down
things.
by the boss, or down by one of those bosses? Was that you, Craft?
Oh no, maybe one of the levers because levers can activate them.
Yeah, we must have
So
gotten
these
one.
are done, so
Cool.
there's still something.
Very good.
Both these are done, so but
Which one-
the
I
fact that
wish
they're
the
like
base
shiny
was
out
so
here is
wacky.
very, very alluring.
Pretty wacky.
Got
Oh, I see all
10
those
torches
enemies. That
to my
looks
name.
like a very exciting.
Oh, I don't have any
pile of
wood.
enemies for me to kill. Let me go
It's
do
more
that.
torches. Some wood so we can make torches.
Yes. Oh my god.
There we go.
This build goes off. I love it. When there's a group, it feels so good. And then when it's a single enemy, I'm like, why did I do this? What's the point?
I'm in like an opposite situation with mine where the one melee thing I've got, it's like it stacks a bunch of buffs every time you hit. So like the first couple hits, it's kind of crappy, but after like 3 or 4, they very quickly lose their juice.
The debuff stacker, yeah.
Yeah.
Really cool. Well, we just need to stick together then. That's the solution.
That's right. That's right. We can fill each other's voids, fill each other's holes. Wait. No, keep going.
And whatnot.
Keep going, Alex.
Resistance kind of useless. What kind of crazy person? I mean, I guess if you stacked all resistances, it makes sense. But stacking one resistance seems like a crazy person stuff, right?
Huh?
What was that?
Somebody got married.
4,000 damage at once? Hell
Marriage
yeah.
sound. Marriage. Margarine.
Marriage.
Gold share.
Not to be confused with margarine.
I got 2 random gold bars just now. Like I got the little baby jumps. Say wishing well.
Please.
And well, I shall wish upon the well.
I feel like I'm encountering new music.
Oh, am I dead? Not quite. Not quite. They granted me experience. That was nice of them.
I
These
feel like I
shurikens,
have
man. Every goddamn time these shurikens do the thing, I'm a sad fucking panda, bro. Every
You guys didn't see
every
anything about music
goddamn
in
time, I'm
Command,
never
right?
ready for that shit.
No, not that I've seen.
Yeah.
Misery
So I
Torva.
can't increase my minions.
Pretty miserable, all right.
Besides Minstrel buff.
I
Really?
would rather not break the wishing
all
well
the
if I can help it.
Ones who can't craft them. Yep, nothing for attack speed.
Speaking of minstrel buff,
Oh, is it not tickling you right now? It should be.
yeah, what the heck?
Maybe I need to like, maybe I need to do the Windows thing. Turn it on and turn it off again. I'm mid combat right now. But yeah.
Yeah,
Usually, I know we were
surprised.
saying like if we're, we're all in the same world, it should be reaching you, should be tickling you.
Yeah. Stone Stone. Wet, feeding strike.
Okay, let's try it now.
I don't see it.
If it's not tickling you now,
It is not. Okay, maybe it does have a limited range. We'll come back to base.
yeah, I'm in the base right now. Or I'm above the base.
Try to
Make sure I find you.
know where I am. Oh yeah, of course they're Nixie, no problem.
Yeah, Krath, you're right. You're Hildebob, right, Krath?
Yes.
Or do you have the minstrel happy?
Wait. Yeah, I got it. And I
Okay,
have.
Yeah,
I should be giving you the inspired
Now I
greatness
got it.
one.
Yes, you are. Ooh, wow, that's juicy. Thank you. We're all great and luck. Great and lucky. Greatness and luckiness.
And my luck is gone. Wait, why did they go off?
Look,
Yeah, 'cause-
it's just AoE to Aura, I believe.
Because I have
We gotta be with you.
Yeah, I guess.
Oh, so maybe they shortened like the distance, the effective distance.
I thought it was like unlimited before. Am I losing it?
Yeah, what if they change it up with the latest patch that was a day or two ago?
Maybe. I mean, Minstrel is good. I don't know if it needed that though. If that is a thing, or maybe I just never realized. It's also quite possible. I guess with the amount of times Super Hobbit was crashing, maybe it's hard to tell.
Maybe they were, yeah. Oh, and in all fairness, once I lowered the graphics settings last time, it stopped crashing. I think pretty much entirely last time. So it definitely got better after once I think I disabled shadows. I think that was maybe one big thing.
Big kitty.
Go, my minions! They're not overpowered, but they're still annoying.
Let's wish from this well.
Would love to
Let's wish from this well as well.
My attack speed. There we go. Wow, more curse. Oh, okay. All
Damn,
right.
nice.
See?
Good shit, fam.
Got a sword.
You sure it wasn't an overpowered hammer again? We don't have enough of those.
Yeah. Put it in the pile. Alright. Accidentally killed the boss immediately. Do you guys want to put on a bigger world, maybe?
Yeah, sure.
Sure, I'd be down. Yeah.
Okay. What size?
What was
We
this
work our way
category?
up or go crazy? This was small.
I mean, I'd be down for one category up. What do you guys think?
Yeah, I don't think we should go straight to huge. That is
That might be a
psychotic.
bit much, yeah.
Like I like the less digging of small and tiny a lot, but I feel bad when I like instantly kill the nemesis because it kills all the like the cool build up and stuff, right?
Yeah, understandable. Oh, I got transformed. I'm a spider. That's what that was. I was like, oh, why can't I get my shit?
Oh, this morning I did up. Michaela bought like a bunch of different types of meats, and one was like a stir fry meat.
Oh,
Man, I haven't had anything like that in ages. Because meat expensive, but it was like buy 4 for like 20 or something like that. 4 packs for 20, which is like a crazy deal for the amount of meat it is. And yeah, I did up some of that, and then I slapped in a sandwich, some home brewed pickles, some spinach, onions, mustard, a little bit of mayo. Very tasty sandwich, lightly toasted with some mozzarella.
man, I just can't get in there. Like, I can't just live
Making
long enough.
myself
They're just
hungry.
fucking blasting me.
Time to make another.
Yeah.
That does sound awesome.
Yeah, I tried not to use too much of the meat because you gotta do an actual meal with it, not just like a giant pan of meat in one go. As much as I would love to do that. To be reasonable. Apparently, I'm making Brewheart drool. Okay. New world time. Here we go.
Give me just one. Oh no, it's okay. Yeah, let me.
You got
I can just
20,
grab my
so
stuff
you're
real
good.
quick. There's some kind of thing I keep bouncing off of. I like kill a bunch of them, then they kill me, and then they start respawning. There's like a little
Oh shit.
area to the left of our base.
You need a hand? Oh, just on the left?
Yeah, it's if you see where I am on the map, there's just this little space. There's I'm not sure what it is, but it's some very annoying collection of little fellas that keep us launching these little poison fellers
Where are you?
down
is
this
this
way. Yeah,
Where the problem?
Actually-
is this the problem area?
yeah, this little spot. I'm also trying to get to the well, but that's okay. We still got the goods. So I think that was the worst of them. Oop, I say that. What's in there? That's the thing too. It's like it was hard to see what was in there just because the lava
Yeah.
would obscure them well enough. But okay, I'm all set, man. Picked up all the stuff I lost when I died.
I have been
Weird.
cursed. Okay, I'm at the
Something
base.
weird down here.
Sometimes you just eat a giant pan of meat. If I had giant pan of meat kind of money, I would absolutely do that.
Valid, yeah.
Yeah, it's just things are way too expensive these days. I gotta spend my money on paying my editor and paying my bills, that sort of thing.
Just pay him in meat.
Meat. If only.
Is that nimble fingers it said? Alright.
Everybody hit the leave button.
Oh yeah.
Alright. Silent Hunter the Ancient.
Destroyed. Okay, we're going up to medium. Medium-sized world. And I also added Raging Hordes, because that's fun.
Oh.
Okay. Oh man, so I've been seeing so much stuff on Luigi Mangione. Would
Oh, yeah.
you guys wanna talk about that? Just yes or no?
It's I mean I'm comfortable talking about it. I'm not afraid to engage with it.
Yeah. What about you, Kraft?
All I know, all I see is just a bunch of memes about a guy named Luigi, and they're posting Luigi about Nintendo.
Yeah.
So that's all I see. But
That's fair. Yeah, it's interesting. It's definitely interesting to. It's got me thinking about it a lot.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the whole eat the rich type thing.
Oh yeah.
It's crazy just how much like wealth differential there is, and how that's like the way they're treating him. I feel like if they treated him more normally, people wouldn't be so uproarious about it. But the way they're like grabbing him by the neck and treating him like he's already like guilty before you know the trial, like that's
Right,
crazy.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's one of those things where the defense obviously is gonna probably focus on like, you know, it's like, can we argue innocence? That's gonna be a hard sell, but maybe arguing for like, you know, lessening the sentence because of this circumstance, because of this. That's probably what I assume they'll probably want to focus on.
Yeah.
When it comes
Did
time.
he have cause?
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot, of course, that has been said about whether people are down for for what went down and the reasons for it. A lot's been said about that.
Yeah.
But like you said, though, I mean, the trial really ought to happen before anything drastic, you know, goes down. Obviously.
For sure.
Especially when it comes to improper treatment, it's like that's just, you know, it should be done right. It should be done by the books.
And I imagine doing stuff like that probably harms the chances that he gets convicted as well.
Well, I like it. I don't know. I think
guess it's
he
America,
will
to
get
be
convicted
fair.
for something probably. It's just a question of like if the prosecution is going to try for, you know, the real extreme stuff, that will probably be a harder sell. Yeah, if like the defense can say, "Whoa, this guy's already been, you know, roughhoused a lot while you know, while getting processed. Like, don't you think that's a little bit extreme, guys? Let's go for, you know, a life sentence. Well, maybe not life, but I don't know, like some other kind of sentence that is not quite as extreme." Also, two guys in our base are just kicking the shit out of each other, and I'm gonna heal them both.
a fight between Cher Cold Snap and Hunt Theodora Gold Shaper.
Yeah, I'm gonna heal them both to encourage that this fight just goes forever.
Maybe can we make them friends?
Grab some gems and force them to give gems to each other.
Oh my god, one just got huge, and now he's mad.
Oh.
He just got big.
Brewhark says I'd pay good money to see what they're doing for selecting the jury on this one. That's got to be an interesting time.
Oh yeah.
The thing is like no matter what, there's going to be a bias too.
That's exactly the problem. Like, how do you find an impartial jury for this? That's gonna be a
How do you?
uphill battle.
It's like should we let them kill the rich people? It's like, well, you know.
Yeah, it's hard for those high profile cases. How do you get people who it's like, oh yeah, I heard about it, but I don't have an opinion? It's like a lot of people have opinions.
Yeah, a lot of people have opinions. And also, Hackman says take out a CEO. That's murder. Kill millions by denying claims. That's fine.
I mean,
That's the
and
vibe,
that's
right?
the other big part of it. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Ooh, I don't know. It's complicated, right? But at the end of the day, it's kind of no surprise that this happened. You know, is it right? Is it wrong? I don't want to get into that, but it's like, is anybody surprised? Not really.
It's absolutely wrong that he killed somebody, because like the dude was like a normal guy. Like he had a family. He played
had kids. Yeah.
every day. Like he's a relatively normal person, other than the fact that he's a fucking CEO of one of the shitterest companies of all time. But like, you know, it's one of those things where like what he represents is more important than who he was.
Right. And the things that happened under his watch, and whether or not he was the sole decider for them, probably not, because there's board of directors, there's investors, you know, there's all this other shit that's not like he's the one person.
It's like blaming the U.S. president for like all the bombings that they do.
Right, right.
They just push the button, right?
Yeah, but yeah, it's we're all looking around going like, damn, we're kind of surprised this shit didn't happen sooner. Let's be real.
Yeah, exactly. It's like
all the shootings we have,
copycats or like,
yeah, you know, I mean, I'm in the United States. I've been here all my life, and it's like, yeah, we sure have a lot of shootings out here, but usually it's just people shooting up, you know, just random places and not gunning for the oligarchy, you know,
or whatever, right?
Yeah, something normal. Jeez, what the hell? Yeah. No, I realize that's probably in poor taste to joke about, but I mean, you know, we're all just kind of goofing around here. It's like, you know,
it's one of those things where like the world is a twisted place.
Yeah. Morbid humor helps us cope.
It reminds me a lot of I don't know if you heard. So like, obviously you heard about the submarine that was crushed with a bunch of.
Oh my god! That was a whole fuckfest, wasn't it?
But did you hear about there was a vessel coming from Mexico with I think it was like, I can't remember the exact number, but it was hundreds of people who sank, and they all died.
Right.
And nobody said a fucking thing, but it was exactly
that didn't make headlines. You're right. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, nobody said, there was hardly any mention of that shit.
Yeah. You're CEO. Hopefully nobody comes for you. I mean, it depends. Are you a CEO of like an oil company or something? Because if not, you'll probably be fine.
It's wildly, it's wild how you know that gap, that ravine between the two situations and the attention they got.
Yeah.
What's up by Rossi? Tobacco CEOs. Rossi brings up a good point. Yeah, it's like there's so many other like fucked up industries that are harmful in their nature. You know, like tobacco companies. It's like, damn, I'm not trying to like wink wink nudge nudge. Boy, I sure hope nothing bad happens to these guys. But legitimately, it is kind of surprising that this is the first time like a big thing like that has happened, and that this is what was targeted.
I mean, ready.
Yeah.
That being said, it would be
Luigi running around.
Wait, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
So somebody's gonna be dressed like Luigi running around now.
Oh, for like Halloween. Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Halloween next year. There's gonna be a lot of weird cosplays, man. Oh yeah, they're doing a Mario Kart cosplay. There's Mario, there's Bowser, and hey, why's Luigi got a? Oh, that's why.
Yeah. Normally it's Mario with the gun.
Yeah, usually it's, that's like the joke, like, oh, Mario, haha, it's like Grand Theft Auto. Now it's like, oh, no, Luigi's got a silencer. Now we're all feeling very uncomfortable.
Whoops.
Luigi with a gun is now dark. Not silly.
Yo, what's up, Whale? Helldiver. Oh, is it because of the update? Meanwhile, France, well, yeah, I should clarify. Yeah, thanks. In this country, like to that scale. But you're right, though. In other countries,
you know, it's an
they're a little bit more
sure.
taking care of business. Big order. Oh, that is cool. Well, some people are popping off.
The news
people are partying.
Frothing
awesome.
for this story. They're fanning the flames. They've been saying like a lot of weird shit about
Spirit
him too,
terror.
which is annoying.
I thought it said spirit earers, like you I don't know, pick up someone like you're cutting off their ears. Spirit earer.
Shame tactics.
Spirit terror.
Yeah, it's a whole thing. It is a whole
Loath
thing.
paw. That's my old one. That's the old one.
Normally it takes one
Chain
to
or girl,
chain
yes.
reactions.
Hopefully. I mean, I don't think the chain reaction should be killing more people, but like,
No.
you know.
Yeah. I know what you mean though. Like insurance companies reflecting and being like, huh, maybe this has gone a little bit too far. Maybe we should not be prioritizing profits at all costs instead of human life and dignity. It's a tall order, but we could dream, can't we?
We just need all of the companies to realize that the profit-driven.
I got devoted. That was a god altar.
Whoa, Pog! Congrats. Go. You gotta log out and go look at the new
Yeah,
class.
exactly. I was like,
Ooh.
it's the last one everyone needed, basically.
Yeah. I still don't have it.
Lothguard.
Let's see.
Oh, it sounds so cool, but it's kind of lame.
Monk.
I think that's
Cold
an
resistance.
intentional thing, JT.
I wonder if I get the cold
JT's
resistance
saying
because I'm
that
using a
people are
two-handed
vastly
weapon.
uninformed about insurance, healthcare, and the economy. That's probably an on-purpose thing.
So 30. Okay. Also confirm that when you're wielding a two-handed weapon, and say the two-handed weapon has like cold resistance on it. I'm sorry. Go back. I'm wielding a two-handed weapon, and you find a shield, and the shield has, say, cold resistance on it, and you put the shield on that shield slot. With the two-handed weapon, you actually do not get like the fun extra things on the shield. Like I was secretly hoping I would. Like I could still equip it, right? Nah, unfortunately not. Thought it was a genius.
The bonuses on your back.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like I'm not wearing the shield like normally, but it is on my person. It's in my pocket, I guess. Like, come on, what's the difference?
I'd be game for that if they gave like shield and move speed reduction while you're not.
Yes.
It.
Yeah. So you get some negative. Yeah.
Get the stats. I think that would be a nice middle ground.
Yeah, that's a good compromise.
You could wear your shield like a backpack.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be fun.
That's some good shit. So yeah, Whale says, "What's up next? What's up next, baby?"
So it's
like a mod. Actually, I wondered either that or like a hitman. I legit kind of was wondering the same thing.
People with staff.
That's like a hired gun.
You get lesser heal.
Or yeah, maybe a mafia thing. Or like the guy owed money.
You get a lot of dodge stuff.
I wondered that not even from the name, but just from like in the video, like the dude was like very prepared.
Make enemies around
in such a way where I was like, this
damage.
It made me wonder if it was like,
is
this first guy's job, or has he done this before?
Zeal, which is just 50% more.
Which is to say, like, if he's like a hitman or like a hired, that kind of thing. That's what I wonder, just based on
like a pretty basic class.
Kind of like the contents.
Yeah, it's
of the
basic. Nothing
of the situation.
Super special.
Besides 200, damn, that's sick, Whale. That's actually really cool because, of course, Helldivers 2 when it first dropped, everyone loved it, and then of course with some of the patches, some people, were kind of souring on a couple aspects of the game. And of course, I think with the more recent updates, people are kind of happy about it. And now with this new big update, everyone's popping off. So that's cool, Will, that everyone's like really geeked out for it.
Those mutant abilities you can get on gear.
Rival company, oh my god.
Cool.
Could you imagine Irasi like in some kind of like turf war pissing contest between like gigantic insurance companies? Fucking Blue Cross and Blue Shield and United Healthcare and I don't know, Guardian and a bunch of these other like really wealthy United States.
Crushing Blow does it's like the damage over time effect, right?
Insurance companies just like trying to like undermine each other and pull off like not even like corporate espionage, just straight up like mafia shit on each other.
If your attack is super
as a way to try to one up each other,
it's almost a crit on top.
That's some Succession shit, or not Succession. Severance, like that's some like Netflix drama shit right there.
Yeah, because my one character uses like deep wounds.
Sending out
and
hired
crushing
guns
blow
to
at
take out
same
the
time
CEO of a
all the time.
rival company. It's like that's like, yo, that's fucking hardcore. Damn. So
Hark was talking about how Musk brought his kid to work after the assassination occurred. Why? Why though? I don't understand.
we already had one of these.
So
I'm
he
surprised it
could
didn't
remind
stack.
people that he's he's got a child. So they
Oh
don't
yeah.
assassinate him.
right. Like
It's
like
I'm
a little
family man,
shield.
don't do it.
You wouldn't shoot a guy with a gun in his lap, would you? Come on.
I guess, yeah, little meat shield, I guess.
Falls in those kinds of stories. I mean, I guess I've never really considered if like that kind of thing has actually happened. It's like a fun thing to joke about, but like, yeah, it sounds fucking hardcore. Like, damn.
I think you're right there, Nixie. Probably did.
So,
Wrath, your
yeah,
minions
listen-
are attacking each other.
But they're still there. So I'm not even in the server. What
Yeah.
the-
They're just
Oh my
they're
God,
having a little
wait.
squabble.
What if you summon all your minions, leave the server, rejoin, summon all your minions, leave the server,
my God.
rejoin, and just like, can you just stack minions?
Let's have an
Yeah.
army of buddies
I guess it could, but
with no leader. we're directionless.
know-
What do we do? We need someone to guide us. We're lost without you, Kraft. Come back, please. We're so sad.
So confused.
yeah, they just basically become detached in their own people. That's funny.
Good for them, I guess.
See, I know like randomly they.
That's exactly what I was gonna say. Will, that's some
break
meek seek
out
shit
from
right
your
there.
own, become an
It's
enemy.
getting weird, Jerry.
That's
We're not
weird.
used to being alive this long. It's fucked
Kind
up.
of cool. That would make for like a good story of like having one of those guys become like a
To the East Claw
super
Grove of
powerful
Corpses.
nemesis that you have to deal with.
He just kills you, becomes a
Grove
leech,
of
just starts
Corpses.
feeding. It's just
Yeah, that would be badass.
Where's the East Claw Grove of Corpses?
I don't know what the secret stash is supposed to be. It's like a weird little stump or something.
Grove of Corpses. I'm assuming it's on my map.
More titanium. Wow.
wow.
Okay, I'm just gonna take it with me. What could possibly go wrong?
Shabby.
Oh, there's no
I
teleports.
thought PoE was going to like make it so I wanted to play this game slightly less and play that slightly more. And that is not the case at all. I think I actually enjoy this game more than PoE 2.
That's impressive because I've heard really good things.
Yeah, PoE 2 is really fun, but I find that it's a lot slower burn to get your character to where you want to go. And in this game, you can get like a character online in a very reasonable amount of time.
Oh yeah.
And yeah, it's just nice to like realize.
Oh, they're stealing
your
my
build.
gold.
How you doing, Murmur? Welcome. She came in just in time to hear the PoE 2 slander. It's not slander.
It's not
PoE 2
yeah. He's talking mad shit, man. You should have heard him earlier. Oh man. He roped me into this. That's right. That's right.
Wow.
I like how this lady does not even attempt to fight back. She's like, eh.
Oh, actually, it's just a
Not my problem.
Just... Minions, please attack. Thank you. Thank you.
Slander PoE 2 ZZZZZ. Does that mean you think it's a sleeper game? You don't think it's fun to watch and or play? Because I think it's fun. Been a good time.
I have not much wood. I will acquire more wood.
Yeah, later on, you could just have map clearing builds and stuff if you wanted.
Yeah. That's actually what makes me a little bit less inclined to get into PoE because like the one of my buddies referred to it best. He said Path of Exile after like a while starts to feel like a treadmill, like a loot treadmill.
Yeah. Well,
And-
in PoE 2, the combat is like a lot better. The bosses are like
Yes. Yes, the bosses are a lot better.
Yeah.
Not
Which
not
does
like-
encourage me. Like I'm glad that it sounds like 2 is off to a really good start, but I just worry like if I try to get into the game and then like by the time I kind of start to get my bearings, I'm looking around and all my friends are just clearing, deleting screens with nary a care in the world. It's like, I don't want to Like I don't know. To me, it's like there's enough action RPGs that do that already. I don't really want like the kind of thing where I'm having to metagame and like to keep up, you know. Oh jeez. Oh boy.
Oh.
I didn't really look ahead into what was in that hole. I just heard fun stuff happen, and then it was not so fun. It was very not alive.
Yeah, Ruby just raided. Ruby, thank you so much for bringing your folks over.
Hey.
How was the stream? What were you up to?
Switch.
For those of you who don't know, Ruby Ruse, good friend of mine, been playing, or we were playing a bunch of Deadlock, but then we got like
Last
locked in on some
Epoch.
other games.
That's kind of nice in between, yeah.
But
You
yeah.
probably already know what I'm about to mention, the Alias, where it's like I'm still looking.
And lately
Diablo
has been playing
1
a whole bunch
experience.
of Death Stranding, which is
That's what I'm like.
you know, they call it a
really holding
AAA
out for it.
game. but
I'm
think
not
it's,
convinced Path of Exile
at
2 is
heart,
quite
it's
that yet.
just fucked up enough to be like AA, maybe. it's pretty unique.
But yeah, Last Epoch. I've heard that's a solid one.
What other game do you have Conan in?
There's goblins everywhere, and they're just
Groblins.
granting all the money. Groblins, yeah.
Gobs of Groblins.
Groblins.
All right, I have allegedly have wall grip. Okay, it's just
They're literally
it's weird.
saying, "Take my gold."
Yeah.
They want us to.
So you
kill
can't
them.
jump off of a wall grip. That's. Yeah, there are a lot of them. All jokes aside, you're not wrong. There's grobs of goblins out here.
This is actually amazing. They're just dropping so much money for me. If it stays like this, we should stay on this world and farm.
Yeah,
up a
no
little.
complaints here.
Just careful, they also steal from you.
I was wondering that earlier because I was fighting a few and there was like gold stolen, or not gold, but like copper stolen. I was like, wait, I'm stealing? But no, it was them stealing from me.
Yeah.
Like, when did I get that ability? I'm more of a bonk them in the head and heal my bros, not a steal from them kind of fella.
Oh, they're saying don't take my gold. That makes more sense.
It's more funny to imagine, but it's like, no, I just misheard him. He said, please steal it, please.
Yeah, please take all my gold.
Stab me and take my gold.
Yeah, that's what they're saying. Stab me and take my gold.
Yeah. That's like a really good situation where you're like, yeah, he said, steal my gold. No, I said, don't steal my gold. Yeah, like I said, you said the words, steal my gold, in a sentence.
Yeah.
Just part of the sentence taken slightly out of context. But anyway, don't bog me down with technicalities.
Yeah. I'm up to 4 gold. I was poor.
Nice.
I'm still kind of poor, but that's.
Oh shit, I'm at 4 as well, goddamn. Oh, there's that guy. It's dark in here. I'm impressed you're able to putz around and not get scared.
No, I just jumped down.
Oh yeah, I see the opening there. I get scared too easily. It's the fry, yeah, the fry me. Yeah, it's the fry, the Philip J. Fry. Shut up and take my money. Except it's shut up and you take my money. Keep talking and you take my money. It's the opposite.
I just saw like a weird new material, and I
Illusion dispelled. That was kind of cool. There's like a sword stuck in the wall. That was weird.
I heard it.
Yeah, there was like a little sword, and I pressed it, and it was like illusion dispelled, and I was like, what?
Yeah, those happen a lot.
You're all translucent when you're pickaxing.
I've got stealth.
What's fancy?
I just use it to get like a decent, good initial hit, and then ideally after that I go big mode.
And you mess them up.
Ha ta 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 and all that.
Should we not mess with the silver, or whatever this
You
is?
can grab it. It's
Okay.
decent.
I don't know if it's because I know after a certain point, like we kind of really don't need things like copper, obviously, anymore.
Yeah, you can also just use the lower tier just to level up your smithing.
Mm.
Yeah, that's the best thing to do with it. Is just level up smithing with it.
Yeah, we're gonna make a elevator. Is that what we're doing?
Yes.
The kind of thing where Kraft pops in and goes, "Hey guys, how's it going?" Ah!
Exactly. I just hit for 1,600 with my torch.
What?
With your torch?
Yeah.
Lit his ass on fire.
My right-click skill's pretty good.
I'm over here hitting people with weapons like a dingus. Turns out, and with torches, light their asses up.
I flicked the switch and it leveled up. What?
Yeah, it was the level up switch. Go flip a couple more.
Yeah. Trying to keep an eye out for those little secrets. Anytime I see like a suspicious little polygon sticking up somewhere, it's like, oh, secret.
Yeah.
Oh.
Funny stump or whatever.
Yeah, little glowy boy. I get excited.
It's
What is
fun.
this? Is coal?
I
It's
really
obsidian.
like the secret hunting in this game. It's so simple, but it just works.
Mm-hmm.
It just works. Bane strike.
Ooh, we should find the thing and
The next destination.
Like he's found some bosses.
I did?
Did you?
Oh, I thought I know of.
Oh no, but there's some portals right to it somehow. So must have hit some good switches.
Oh, below you guys.
Or
I'm not sure where you're talking.
to the bottom right, there's some stuff.
There we go.
We're digging.
I can dig it.
When's the last time you washed holes?
I read the book as a lad, but I never watched the movie.
Really?
Yeah, I never saw it.
It's
And
a good
I would
one.
like to. I really would like to, but yeah, it was just one I just never got around to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
What was the
fun.
last thing you guys watched?
You.
I mean, like
Extremely accurate.
An actual like television show or whatever. Rather than...
Yo, crap! The timing was immaculate. That was just like you. It was perfect. Good lord. Hey man was ready. He was ready.
I mean media, okay? Not some computer with a microphone.
That was incredible. No, yeah, that's a good question. Yeah, what was the last thing Gracie and I would have watched?
Why
I know.
would
Well,
we-
I guess in all fairness, we did watch an episode or two of the Boondocks. We've been going through and rewatching that for the past month or so. Just an episode or two, once or twice a day. That's been kind of fun.
Nice.
Spectral chest. Oh, I got gold mail gloves. I'll identify them. They are Lulin's gloves. I don't know if we have. It's part of a set. Lulin's set.
Nice.
I don't know if we have any of those already, but I'll add them to
I
our
don't know. It's going to be
collection.
useful. That's for sure.
Yeah, we've been rewatching Boondocks. Really fun Adult Swim animated show from back in the day. I have really fond memories of watching it back then, so it's nostalgic. And it holds up pretty well too, I think.
Ear, welcome back. We're doing some Din's Champion. And yeah, this game's super fun.
How about you, Elias? What's been your poison lately?
I accidentally binged watched all of Queen's Gambit in the night.
Dude! 10 out of 10. Incredible show.
Yep.
No notes. Love that
It was
shit.
good.
Yeah, that's a
It-
very
it-
bingeable show.
Yeah, I started it and I didn't really like the first 2 episodes. And then I came back on it and I'm like, you know what? I bet I'd like it. Let's try again.
Yeah.
And
I'm
like,
glad you
importantly-
gave it a chance. Yeah,
Yeah,
good
I
shit,
was-
man. Good shit.
Yeah, it was really good. And the interesting thing is like
Oh,
it isn't
poison.
about chess really. It's about
Wafted up.
obsession.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, personal
And,
growth, addiction. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Good shit, man.
It's I think it's one of those shows that's gonna be like at least a little bit relatable to everybody.
Yeah. I'm glad you gave it another shot and then you ended up liking it. That's a good one, man.
Yeah.
Well, we found the homie and his homies.
Yep.
Oh my god, they're so jittery. I love it.
They're speedy as hell. They're
What do
so
we
fast.
call Krath's like gaggle of buds? Like Krath and the boys, Krath and the wild weirdos. I don't know. I'm trying to think of a good like band name almost.
Krath and the Creeps.
Krath and the creeps. Oh, that's good.
That is good.
Surprisingly, they only
Your
have
grandpa
100
had
and... Sorry.
No, it's okay. What are you gonna say?
I was gonna say they only have 140% more movement speed. She could go even way more than that.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You can watch the
Grandpa
game
had
just
the opposite
struggle a little bit with keeping up with everything.
with Queen's Gambit, where they liked
Assassination
it at first for
Classroom.
the first 2 episodes, and then
Assassination
liked it a lot
Classroom. I don't
less
recognize that one actually.
as it
What was the show?
continued, which is
Boondocks.
interesting.
The Boondocks. Yeah, Adult Swim, animated series
I think
about a
just interesting
granddad and his 2
to
kids.
see
So it's like
how
a
the character changes
it's a family of a couple
over
black
the
kids and
course
their
of
and their
the-
grandfather,
the show.
and like just some of
Traffic, have
the
you seen it yet?
misadventures that happen along the way, and lots of like weird parodying of things happen. It was like a 2004 2005 like
You
that kind of
should give it a go.
timeline.
I mean, you
And
don't
the
have
show
I don't know if it would be
looks
up there
and
really,
quacks like a duck and breathes
you
like
watch
a show from that era.
anything?
References to the the Iraq War, that kind of thing. Lots of stuff
But
that
no, yeah, it's cheap.
is it's maybe dated in some ways, but other aspects that are very, very relevant. Yeah, love that show.
Too.
I think overall it helped. It holds up.
Good God, I'd let her eat crackers in bed.
I think it holds up pretty darn well, all
what
things
JP
considered.
said about
So I loved it,
Queen
and I still love it.
Girl.
Okay, got her to go back to
Kayla came
town.
in here, she was like about to kick my ass until I told him.
There we go. Now I can heal.
To murder me.
Did you get the glare?
Breath, what you been watching, by the way?
Well, I mean, the last movie or any cinema I watched was when Deadpool was in theaters, so that's
Oh, solid. I did not see the second one. Oh, and also, yeah, Deadpool and Wolverine, right?
He was
Yeah,
talking
yeah.
about the first one.
Oh, you were talking about the first one. Oh, damn.
No, the latest one. The latest one.
Oh, okay, yeah.
That was his. I was like, what?
Can you imagine? Yeah.
Yeah,
Because I did see the first one. I loved it, but I'm far behind.
Sorry, Michaela's asking me a question. What was it, Michaela?
36, baby! Oh, yeah, Whale knows what's up. Yeah. I've probably seen it. You're probably right, Rossi. I'd probably know it if I saw it. Some of the memes about the show. Assassination
What do you
Classroom.
count as a reasonable-ish out?
Uncle Ruckus, yeah. Yeah, Uncle Ruckus is a memorable character. And he is still memorable. And there are so many moments where I'm laughing, but I'm also like, oh boy. Oh boy, he just said that. He just said those words with his mouth.
Cooking burgers. Why are we cooking burgers? We're doing burgers
Yeah,
again?
Boondocks is a great show. It's one of those shows where it's like,
Yeah.
not a quotable show.
I cooked up that meat.
Not a show where I'm comfortable quoting anything, but
You don't feel
but,
like
it's-
frying?
it-
Okay. Well, I guess
it
we're having
mostly
cheeseburgers.
holds up, I think.
Again.
just have a
Yeah, no,
stir-fried burger.
honestly, I'd be down.
Yeah.
It's really laggy. It's really laggy just because we have all the little fellas that are moving around.
Hyperventilated while slapping my shoulders and then left.
See the video? Well, I'm gonna have to watch it later. I'm trying to keep up with the homies. I'm trying to keep
Thank
up
you
with
for the
them. And in
work
fact, I
that
think
they've
I
been lifting.
fell a little bit
Appreciate
behind.
that.
But I will go back and watch it though. I'll make sure to get you.
Where are these guys?
Okay, that's a dead end. Yeah, let's go ahead and go the other way then. Platinum
How
Mornings.
goes it? It's going good there, Astral.
Oh, hold on. I see a fella. I see a special boy. And I'm a special boy.
Oh man. So my editor says that the bazaar
Sapping
wouldn't
bone.
make for good YouTube content. What do you guys think? I'm interested to like get the perspective of people who don't really know the game too well.
I'm sorry, what was the question?
Do you think the bazaar would make like good YouTube content? Because like, I personally feel like it's really exciting when you know what's going on, but I'm worried that like when you don't know what's going on, maybe it's not as interesting a watch, which is why I think my editor doesn't seem to want to make content for it yet.
I could see doing like a hyper or like a heavily edited short type of thing.
Yeah.
Or-
Yeah, just with like the crazy combos and stuff.
yeah.
That's good thinking. That might be worth doing.
Yeah,
Hey,
I
this
guess
guy.
I guess it kind of would be the question of like, yeah, what kind of content exactly? But yeah, I think I see what Alias is kind of getting at. Like, basically the style of kind of couple minutes long, you know, maybe 10, 20 minutes long thing that Alias typically does. I think that would be a bit of a tall order when it comes to a game like that, because yeah, you'd have to like edit it in such a way to kind of guide the viewer into, in case you don't know what this does, here's what this does, and that'd be a lot of work.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, I was just curious what your guys' thoughts are on it.
Yeah.
I think what I'll do, maybe if I do upload anything on it, I'll upload runs wholesale, or I'll
yeah.
or
Yeah, I
I'll
could see
just,
that.
Do like YouTube specific runs.
Yeah, I think
Grandpa,
generally
those
it's like
guys are super established.
yeah. As I think the general consensus is, you know, it's not impossible. It could be done, but it's the question of is it worth what would probably be a lot of work.
Yeah, like would it do better
Broodwrecker.
than Primordialis? And the answer is probably not.
Yeah, probably not.
Yeah.
When your video is hitting what 150,000?
Is it at 150,000 now? I haven't looked in a little while.
Amazing.
Yeah, it's been going crazy. Yeah, I got to make some more of those. I've got like a bunch of really fantastic runs banked that right now I've got Alex working on a special project, but after that we'll be back on track
Wishing
with
well.
Primordialis.
It's a quick one. Next time I die. Oh fuck. Oh god. Oh fuck. Oh, he exploded. That's what it was. It was the well. The well exploded. Yeah. Next time I die and we're back in town, I'll go ahead and give it a look-see. If it's a quickie, sicky little quickie. Is it relating to the show you're telling me about, Whale? That would be quite
32
relevant.
movement. Wow.
So dark and
I
scary.
hear you getting all sorts of good things over there, Krath.
Just a bunch of random gear.
Oh, Helldivers. Ooh. Actually, speaking of being back in town, where did the boys? They're back in the. Oh yeah, now's a good time. Now's a good time. Let's watch it now, actually. While the little fellas
They keep putting treasure hoards
frenetically
in the same spot. What are they thinking?
just bebop all over the
Or
place.
maybe we're just not being that.
yeah, yeah.
thorough,
I mean, well,
guess.
it wouldn't be TOS violating if.
Oh my God, the goblins!
Well, okay. Some of it would. Yeah, we would. It would depend. It would depend. It would depend.
That game is so stupid fun. I can't get enough of it. And like it's really fun to share when you get like a good build too. Because like I stopped playing meta pretty early on. Like I got a couple meta wins and then I'm like, okay, let's try to do some crazy shit.
Yeah, that,
so
to that point, yeah, that's the content. This is just the clickbaity. Like this, I didn't think this build would work. It shows a picture of your main thing or something, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And also, Alias making a funny face.
Yeah. Just put a random head on there too.
I gotta record some more headshots.
Headshot. 150,000. Good lord! All on one planet. Damn. Son. What's up, Whale? Or I'm sorry, that's Farsight. Well, I'm also happy to see Whale. But yeah, Farsight with minutes to spare. Oh yeah, getting him caught up. Getting him caught up. Yeah. Farsight knows.
Oh, that's a pit.
Farsight says it was a close one. Yeah, thinking more about the bizarre thing. Yeah, like, because you had made mention that yeah, the game is still I guess it's still in development, like still early access, and after a while it'll go free to play, but right now it's just kind of like the small dedicated crowd. But yeah, once it releases and the masses are playing it, if you've already got some videos out there, like, you know, you could get on the ground floor and you're kind of able to kind of grow with that. So yeah, maybe it is worth taking a lot of extra time to build up some videos, but yeah, I guess it's kind of a gamble.
Yeah, I mean, it worked with Rain World.
Yes.
Like, I don't know, but the problem is I didn't follow up on Rain World, which is the frustrating part for me. Which is why I made sure to follow up on
Primordialis.
Primordialis.
Yeah. That's a perfect example where it's like, you know, you're there right from the get-go, and it's like blossoming accordingly. So finding that opportunity, it could pay out. But yeah, that's the thing. There's that kind of gamble sense, I guess.
Yeah. Astral says, "Wait, you did Rain World stuff? I had no clue."
Man, that was your thing, dude. You hit that shit hard.
Yeah, I've done like every single character except the last one.
Lulan. Lelands and
on Twitch
Lulans.
at streams, and I also had like a multiplayer. These
are not bad
video
gloves.
That
I'll
really
miss
popped off
the
when
strength.
Downpour first came out.
I'll miss the strength.
And yeah, that was definitely
Divine Intervention
big
adds
boost to the
mana,
channel.
heals you. 3.2%. I don't know. It's not
Rain World's your
great. I
favorite
think I'm
game.
gonna leave it.
It's
but
like a top 4 for
that
me.
is pretty cool though.
It's like Dark Souls, Noita, Super Smash Brothers Melee, and then probably like Rain World.
Mm-hmm. It's a pretty solid summary.
Yeah. Do you guys
These
have
things
like
are not very
a
good.
solid list of games that you'd consider to be like your favorite?
Grath, you wanna go first? I talk too much.
I'm trying to think.
That's your. See, Grath, I never have that problem. I start talking like 30 minutes before I start thinking.
Yeah.
I never have that problem.
Games are almost seasonal in a way for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is very fair.
Yeah, I'm that way with some games for sure.
If I'd have to choose Path of Exile, I mean 1 and 2, 1 for now, like say, but for I guess we categorize it. That's my
It's a math bomb. Here we go.
Diablo like
27 million divers. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
My roguelike would
48
be
million. 1.6 billion. Oh my god.
that game's a good.
34 million died. 2.3 cheat in 3 days. Farsight. Do you
Which
think
one?
it was all because
Caves
of like
of
the
Cud?
big update?
Caves of
From-
Cud, yeah.
The Game Awards
cool one.
announcement and like that, like the hype that came. Do you think that was like what really brought people into the
I was
fold?
into that and still haven't
Like
seen
a billion, like
half
just
the campaign.
literally millions more people playing, or do you think it was like the same amount of people but just going crazy hard?
Solar.
As I assume a lot of it was like new
I
people
haven't heard of that one.
getting brought in or coming back in.
I think I don't know. I think I
Skyrim in winter,
It's
big
where
one.
it's a
Irossi,
community
big.
game,
I
right?
think a lot of people do the same thing.
Oh,
The
is
big
it the
update,
one where
yeah.
you're like you're a baby and you have to be raised by the
Yeah.
community, and then you're an
Oh,
adult and you have to
like
raise a baby?
the mechanism
Yes.
of,
Yeah,
of,
the
of
game's
the
really
new
cool.
enemy.
I played
Yeah,
that a
that makes a
little
good
bit,
point.
but
That's a
never
good point to you,
got into it.
Farsight. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Like the way it functions and the way it kind of behaves. I can see that.
Fury, what have you been up to as of late?
See if there is
I've been
a...
seeing lots of like Animal Well on the Discord screen.
See any
How I oftentimes
any
keep up
shops?
with what games you're gaming.
haven't had any shops in a while. Shopkeepers, merchants. That's the word.
Which is
I shall
a good time to
wood
clip.
chipper these extra things. Eat Bloath Paw for now. When Irossi points out what Krath was saying, where some games are seasonal. For some people, Skyrim during winter, that shit goes hard. And that's a big one for a lot of people for sure. Like Skyrim and like winter, like those kinds of like wintry, mountainy areas.
I think
That's
I
a
would
big
pick. I think I would pick something a little more tropical, like Crab Champions.
Yeah, you don't want to be reminded about it being cold and miserable. You want to go the opposite direction. Valid, very valid.
I mean, we got those harsh Canadian winters.
That's a good point too. Yeah, in Canada, oh boy.
Yeah. Solar says back to Skyrim.
Yeah.
I'm such a fake gamer. For all my bluster for loving Morrowind and Oblivion, I've never played Skyrim. I'm such a fake gamer.
Actually, that's not true. I played it at my dad's house once.
Oh, well, there you go. It counts.
I love the world Morrowind.
No excuse for me, though. -9 intelligence.
Still remember the Umbra sword under the guard tower bed.
Oh my god,
underneath the bed?
Umbra
Yeah.
sword.
Because there's like 5 of them in that game, something like that. Just hidden in random
Animal Ball
places.
speedrun. Getting ready to head to Canada for the holidays. Hell yeah.
Ooh, speaking of,
Hang on, when are you gonna be here? Like, are you gonna be in BC? Because if you're interested, I could like make a trip out. If you've got like a spare day or something, that could be really cool.
lesser mana
Could
potion.
meet up and do some content. 20 Ottawa. Oh, I got you. Other side. Okay. Gonna say
all the same
if you're
country.
around.
It's like the same
Oh,
thing.
yeah, that's probably further than you are from me right now, if I had to guess.
All the humans in the planet are zombies. Oh, that's awesome.
Hello.
Hi. I got a rare one. It's got
A rare
both
what?
a rare minion because they can just get rare and used randomly.
No neat.
There for now.
It's both.
I'll come back for that if I need to.
So you got 200% more damage right there.
That sounds pretty awesome. Why don't you just get all rare minions?
It's because it's super rare. It's like very rare.
I'm trying my best to keep up with
Never let them die.
Krath over here.
Like the third
He's
one. of
powering through.
That's awesome. Very goofy. Fury says gotta meet up at a PAX or a TwitchCon or something. I don't know if I'd ever do one of
that'd
those.
be cool.
I'm so bad with big crowds. Maybe. Could be fun. Have to find some way to do that cheaply. Is there a way to do a con cheaply? Is that a thing?
Sharing like hotel rooms if you like going on a group with like a hotel or something like that, or an Airbnb, I guess. But yeah, that's the big one for a lot of folks. Splitting the cost for things. But even then, you know, you're still fronting the bill, especially if you have to travel.
For sure. For sure.
It's funny you mentioned big crowds. It's something Grace and I have been talking about a lot lately. I don't know if I've ever mentioned it to you, but we're going to Japan in July, and that's going to be a huge trip. We're so excited, and it's our first time for both of us ever going to any Asian country, and we're both excited. It's going to be awesome. And we're going with a couple of our other friends, and I'm not really nervous about any aspect of it. It's going to be awesome, but I know Gracie, she's been saying like she's a little bit nervous about like really big crowds, and of course Tokyo, I think is the most it's the most densely populated city in the world. So it's going to be a lot, but man, it's going to be trip of a lifetime, man. I'm excited.
For sure. I'm sure she'll acclimate quickly. It's one of those things.
That's what I told her. It's like I think it's going to be it'll be a little weird for all of us for sure at the start, but I think we'll all kind of settle pretty quickly.
Yeah.
Especially like as we start doing activities, doing touristy stuff, and just seeing the lay of the land out there, man, it's gonna be baller.
Dollar says ask a guy who owns a big piece of land and is a big fan. Big fans with the places to couch surf in the chat.
Yep. Yeah, asking how to save money for conventions, that kind of thing. Ask if they've ever heard of a little game called Noita.
Yeah.
And if they've ever, if they've ever engaged with the community at all. It's like, all right, well, if you have, then, use that Noita community muscle.
Yeah. Give you one free Noita lesson if you let me stay.
We can barter for experience.
Yeah. It's like when you get trained by in Skyrim. It costs a bunch of money. I'll just do that. They're saying take my gold.
You just sound desperate, honestly.
Take my gold. Take it, please. I need you.
Relieve me of the burden of these riches.
I am.
Yeah, I hear it too now.
You need to take my life savings.
Just think of Sunset Riders, where the guy goes, "Bury me with my money" after you kill him.
I am getting so unbelievably stinking rich. This is wonderful.
It is pretty hilarious.
I am loving this world. Sometimes you get like the really shitty world where the little monsters start popping out of the
Oh my god.
Oh, yeah. And you're just like, okay, we're getting out of here as fast as possible. This place is just money town, and I love it. Is the game stuttering sometimes, or is that my stream? The game stutters.
It is, yeah, it is. Sometimes it gets a little squirrely on my end, at least.
It is early access.
Dark and scary.
You know, we'll give it a pass. Give it a pass. And the gameplay. Oh my god! A large man just spawned behind you.
Oh, big man. Big man, pig man.
Oh, big indeed.
Orc the Ancient. He's also dead.
You do so much more single target damage than me.
It's very, very useful sometimes. That was one of those sometimes.
Yeah, that was incredibly handy to have.
It was very helpful, yeah. And I have you guys to thank for kind of helping to kind of crowdsource or not crowdsource, but crowd brain a good build. Yeah. Ooh, more big
Theorycraft.
Yeah, Theorycraft. That's the word. Brain source Proud brain is also fun to say, but yeah, theorycraft is the better
How
phrase.
much money did you just pick up? That sounded wonderful.
Oh boy. I have 6 gold now.
Nice.
I had 4 gold 20 minutes ago when I last looked.
God damn.
I'm what we call in the industry a rich bitch.
I am loving this. It's just a.
Just bring me a souvenir. Yeah,
giant
dude, it's
stack
gonna be
of
so
enemies
fun. I'm
getting
really
torn to
excited.
Shreds.
Yeah, I'm really excited. It's gonna be the trip of a lifetime,
Closing
man.
in on
And
the point where I'm gonna be able to dig faster with my.
I enjoy traveling. Like it's the kind of thing I do
weapons
enjoy,
and
but I don't like live for it necessarily.
That's always the dream.
I'm not like I never get the itch.
The
I never
pile of
get
numbers,
like
holy shit, right?
like I never get
That's what you
like
want in a
antsy if
video
I haven't traveled
game,
in a
is a
while. I don't really
giant
have a
fucking
battery, so to
pile of
speak. Well, no, I do have a battery,
That's what it's all
and it
about.
takes a while to recharge. I never
the
like
big pile of numbers.
I'm never like I don't have wanderlust like some people do, where like if they don't travel in a while, they like start to get sad. So I'm kind of so-so for traveling, but this one has me really jazzed. It's gonna be really special. Yeah, I know people, especially when I was younger,
hanging out.
where like they like life is just like for some people
Oh
is
my god.
moments of mundanity in between opportunities to travel and like do like touristy stuff. And that, I'm not like shitting on that. I don't think it's weird or dumb. It's just not
My axe
how I
attacks
would
are
view
so
my life.
fast that the frame rate like can't catch it all.
Can't keep up. Yeah.
Kind of awesome.
What am I hitting my head on? Trying to climb back up there, but unfortunately the squares like all blend in so well, and also the game is
My god.
I think lagging really bad. I think that's what it was. Yeah. Game is struggling a bit.
What's my money at now? 11. I've doubled my money just by running around an area.
Haley's pulling up. Bitch, where's my money?
Yeah, I'm here to collect.
Here to collect. That's right. Yeah. Now what's this?
You gotta be careful not to be stolen.
platinum?
Though,
It is.
because once they get the money, they just run.
It is platinum. Yeah.
Yeah.
37.
I need to get some more on.
Seems a lot like London. Set up for tourist experience. Yeah.
I'm really
Rule
missing
Japan.
right now.
Yeah, that's one thing that we do keep kind of reminding ourselves is that Tokyo
than
is
that,
very
we're doing
very tourist friendly. Some of the more rural areas would be a lot more intense. And we won't be doing anything super out there. We'll be going to Tokyo. We'll be going to Kyoto.
Lawn mowing everything.
Granted, Kyoto's a little bit farther out from Tokyo, like significantly farther out.
Oh, I
But we'll
found
be
a
staying in
workbench.
Tokyo, and then we will also be staying in Osaka for a couple days. Tokyo will be the big one though, and
I was
Kyoto
thinking
will
about
probably
doing a
like spend a day or
zero
two there.
craft run, where you're not allowed to craft anything.
But yeah, we'll mostly
What
be
kind
in
of
city
different
areas,
challenge runs I could do. I thought
metropolitan
that would
areas
be kind of
where
torturous and funny.
obviously the language barrier will be existing. That will not be a function or a factor to consider, but it will be
You guys ever done
less of an
done
issue.
many challenge runs?
Oh, I'm sorry. What was it?
Have you ever done many challenge runs?
In this game or just kind of in general?
In general.
Krath, what do you think? You've done you've done stuff in this game, and I don't know if it was like off-stream like challenge kinds of things.
I mean, well, I'd say not successfully, but
attempted. That still counts. That still counts.
it's just
Yeah, attempted
the
challenge
mayor
runs
one is the one right now. But
Yeah.
don't really have
Definitely
any,
an interesting one.
don't have any interesting challenges going on really, or done.
The most obvious one I can think of from relatively recent memory was playing Smash Bros. 64 and doing one stock very hard story mode attempts. And
Brutal.
and I think I'm trying to remember there was one other parameter. It was very hard. One stock. what else was there? I thought there was like another thing about it. I know one thing is that I was like, it was the thing I was doing on stream, and I was tracking my failures and like how far I got with each character, what I died on, what stage I died on, and like that kind of thing. And I was like adding to an overall like Google Docs spreadsheet, or I guess Google Sheets, to then like use data analytics to like visualize, here are the characters I have done the best as, the worst as, here are my common pitfalls, and like you can see it in like line graph form. That was like a project for a while. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, that sounds like a lot of effort, but it would be really, really cool. Did you ever complete it?
I don't think I ever did it on stream. I years and years ago, I did it once just on my own when I was like a teenager, just to see if it could be done. And
Right.
and I think I only done it that one time. But yeah, I never got it on stream. I think I got fairly close one time. I think I got to Master Hand, got him pretty low, but couldn't quite clinch it.
Who was your guy?
It was Mario. Mario was my guy for that round. I remember that part clearly, yeah. Yeah, Mario was always my favorite. And continues to be. Yeah, across all the Smash Bros. Games. The problem, well, maybe not the problem, but the reason for that is because Smash 64 is the one I've played the most. And Mario was my main in that game, and he hasn't really changed that much across all the other Smash Bros. Games. So yeah, gun to my head, who's your main in Ultimate? I would probably still say Mario.
Yeah, I mean Mario has only gotten like better.
Generally speaking, I would agree. Yeah, generally speaking.
I mean, Brawl was a step back, but other than that, he's
yeah
better.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, when it comes to Ultimate, who do I play? I just click random, just because there's a lot of characters I enjoy. I'm not really that good, really, with any of them, let's be real, but I enjoy a lot more characters than I dislike playing as. So I just click random and I say, I don't fucking care, just give me whatever. I'm happy no matter. I'm just happy to be playing, happy to be gaming.
Yeah.
I'm happy to be here, man.
Like Ridley lot.
Who's your main, Alias?
In which game? Which one?
Oh, good question. I will say Ultimate, yeah.
Ridley, Incineroar, Meta Knight are my three. Meta Knight was my pure like main for a while, but it just came to the point where I realized that I was doing like the amount of work I need to put in on to get Meta Knight to be really good, especially since I wasn't very good at like the ladder combos and stuff, was much higher than the amount of work I needed to, you know, like just out neutral somebody with Ridley or Incineroar. So just play.
Man, Ridley, holy shit, Ridley mains are a force of nature.
They're very, it's a very good mid-level pick.
So scary.
Yeah, if you're not like a professional gamer, it will destroy you.
It's so scary. It's so fun to watch, though. I've watched many a live stream of that kind of thing, and it's always very entertaining and slightly terrifying.
He's got really funny mix-ups. Craft, do you play any platform fighters?
I played pretty much all the Smash Bros. Not like super well, and my main pick is gonna make people cringe, but it was Mac.
It was thank you, Ross. Yeah, I think you're right. I think it was random characters.
Yeah, I know.
I think it was random selections.
I mean, if you enjoy them, right?
I remember we would go down the list. We would try every character. We would start at the top left, Jigglypuff, or maybe Luigi, whatever. We would start at the top left and kind of work our way down.
But if you got
every
it down,
character,
it's effective.
That was it, Ross. That was the parameter. Yeah.
And it's one of those things where everybody's always like, "Oh yeah, you shouldn't play them. They're bad." But like, it's like, yeah, they're bad if your opponent's good. But guess what? We're all bad, dude.
That's the joy. That's my secret, Cap.
Brother pick would normally be Luigi. I don't know. I always go for the random like characters. Like Luigi, it's not.
Oh yeah.
I mean, his charge thing isn't necessarily random, but it's very pixel perfect to get that instant blast, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, when it misfires, yeah.
And and even in Soul Calibur, Dampier was my favorite.
Oh my god.
Pierre, I don't remember that one actually.
He was a PV or a PSP one first, and then the latest adaptation, not the latest, but the one before the latest one, he came out as a DLC. but a lot of his moves is he'll do one or two things, or one or another thing. So you have to watch, and then you could go off of which, like his combos are branching, basically.
Right.
So always liked randomness in games. It's weird.
Yeah, it sounds interesting. Oh, hey, there's a big cat over here.
And Soul Calibur, that's a fun one. Krath, do you remember Game & Watch with the side B where you take up the hammer and it would show the little 1 through 9? That's a fun one.
Yep.
That's one that's like a menace to society when your homie is trying to get your ass and he only is using that ability. He's like, I'm gonna get a 9, and you're like, get your ass away from me! I'm gonna get it, and then of course he obviously gets that one opportunity and the whole squad just explodes.
Yeah.
Oh, he did it! Oh god, wombo combo!
Except it's not a combo.
Wombo, one hit.
Yeah.
But yeah, Rossi reminds me, right, the thing about I think I called it the Iron Smash Challenge. The added parameter was it had to be a different character each time. And I think what I did is I would go through just every single character. We would start at the top left, I don't know, Jigglypuff or Ness, whatever was in the top left, and then, all right, go down, and then next one, and the next one, the next one, and then, like, after I've gone through obviously I would fail, obviously, you know, once we've gone through every single character in the list, then we try again, start from the top, and go through them again, and see who can get the closest.
Yeah.
That was fun. Fun to try that again, but just accept that failure is inevitable.
Yeah, for sure. I'm curious because if you've played 64 that much, you probably actually like I wonder if you would actually be able to beat me in a like an Iron Man scenario.
That's the thing. Like I was never that good. I like to think I'm like it. I think we talked about this a while back, where it's like in my friend group, I wipe the floor with them, but that's a really small pond. When I'm anything other than a small fish in a big fish in a small pond, that kind of situation. Anytime like there's any sort of real scrutiny, then it kind of falls apart. So yeah, I suspect it would be not as close as I would want it to be. I would probably.
I'm more of a melee guy than a 64 guy. Like I know some of the shenanigans that happens in 64 and like how to abuse that, but like not. But it's more theory than actual practice.
Mm-hmm.
So.
And of course, I've only, all these years, I've had at least relatively little exposure to playing against human opponents. It's always against CPU opponents for these kinds of like little stream challenges. Right. So that's the thing too. There's that aspect of like, human players are quite different than NPCs, obviously.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't really have the experience to back it up.
Needs.
So I know there is surprisingly still a fairly thriving tournament scene for Smash 64 still. A lot of people, they think Smash, they think Melee, rightly so, but there's still a scene for the other games.
Yeah. Well, I definitely think like 64 is just, it's so unique compared to the rest of them. So like, of course it's going to have a community still.
Mm-hmm. That's still my favorite out of all of them.
It's almost Slayer's birthday.
Aww.
Congratulations.
Happy almost birthday. That's so nice. There's a tomb somewhere.
Say your name out loud without realizing it was backward. My ass took so long to I had to like sound it out type of deal.
There's something around here.
Good old Bone King.
What's up, Iggle Wiggles? Rob's your main person? Yeah, Rob is extremely capable in Ultimate. I think the general consensus when he was added in, I think Brawl, is that he was just kind of an okay character. But in Ultimate, he is a powerhouse. Absolute powerhouse of a character. So many switch-ups, so many, like... what's the word? When you're commanding the stage, like stage presence.
I do love turning everything into scrap.
So much of like a stage presence, like stage controlling opportunities.
Right, money check.
Very, very good character. Very good character. And really, there's nice. I would argue that there's not a ton of bad characters in the game, at least. If the player is good enough, they can make just about anything work. But some fighters, some characters are like really something special.
No, he doesn't want to reveal his money.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. We were yapping. I was flapping my gab for once.
Yeah, I got you.
What was the question?
The money check.
I'm at 8 GP. Good lord.
God damn.
That is bananas.
Gonna have to
And
start on tithe.
and I wish I could say it was from like, oh, I'm like grinding, man. I'm doing this on purpose. It's like, no, money's just falling from the sky and it's just falling into my ass.
Yep, I fucking love it. This place,
It's wild.
This place is wonderful.
Let's never leave. I want to live here.
Yeah, this is our new home.
Yep. How can I have this in real life? God, I wish that were me.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah, the list. Yeah, the spreadsheets. I bet I still
hell
even have
yeah.
that spreadsheet. That'd be fun to crack open for old time's sake, and
Turning
maybe even
21,
resume at
so
some
they're
point. There's
going to
nothing stopping me from
Applebee's. Get
fucking around with that at
Applebee's.
some
That's
point.
what Applebee's is for apple juice.
Oh, right here, right here. Yeah, there's nothing stopping me from trying that again. That would
gotta
be kind of
say,
fun.
I'm probably not a good person to ask because I just hate all alcohol.
Same. Yeah, I've actually never drank before.
Never.
Never. I've never drank before. Yeah.
Really?
It's like a mental block thing. I get nervous when I'm not in control of something.
That's fair.
It's just like an anxiety thing. Like I always say I'm a control freak insofar as I want to always like be in control of myself. I don't try to control other people, but it's like if I'm not aware of my surroundings and like down for what's going on, it makes me really nervous.
That
So,
is
like,
extremely valid.
Yeah, like a good example is like I had to get a wisdom tooth pulled a couple years ago, and they obviously didn't have to put me under for it, but they did, have to numb some stuff. And I remember just sitting there in the chair and just feeling really, really anxious. And they did it. There was no panicking or anything, but I remember being like, I don't like this. Do not like this.
Yeah.
I want to know, but at the same time, I don't want to know because that shit's gonna hurt if I'm not numbed.
That is life scarring pain for sure.
Yeah.
No, I know about that because.
Oh, Kraft,
recently
Oh,
I had that.
jeez.
Well, I don't know what they were doing because they stuck me with like 17. They stuck me with a needle 17 times in my gum.
Oh,
It didn't numb the
God.
place. They stuck it on the
Oh,
top of my thing.
miserable.
They're taking a tooth out of my bottom. So my top of my jaw is numb completely and half my face, and they still pulled it, and I was in tears when they pulled
Oh
it.
man, I'm sorry,
Yeah.
man. That's miserable.
That is awful.
I'm like,
Yeah.
why?
Does not feel
I kept on saying it's not numb because you're not. You're
You
sticking
don't
it in
believe
top
me?
of
What
my
the
nose.
hell?
Why are you sticking it in the top of my mouth? Sticking the gum that's affected the tooth, not
Oh
the
my
top of my
God.
mouth. It's like it's not numb. It's not numb.
Like, I'm not just playing around. Yeah. Did they think you were joking? What the hell?
That's crazy.
Terrible. Yeah. So anyway, yeah. So like,
that's for sure.
yeah. So I take no issue with drinking. I'm never like bothered with if I'm like with the boys and they want to hoist a few. It's perfectly fine. Just the kind of thing that when I think about it, I go, I'm good.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
it's
I've never tried it.
Same for me. I experimented a bit, and I'm just kind of like done with it. I'm like, bruh, whatever.
Yeah.
Like drinking isn't pleasant, and the supposed fun part where you're like a little bit slightly less inhibited is also not particularly fun. Like it's okay, but it's not worth the side effects and all that at all.
Absolutely.
But I guess if I had to recommend a drink, Screwdriver.
Sure.
It can be pretty tasty when
Yeah, there's nothing stopping us from attempting those Smash challenges again because those were a lot of fun.
Somebody said it was a drink already, but I made a drink.
Grab that spreadsheet again.
It's
Fire
just
up old
orange
Smash
juice,
Bros.
vodka.
Yeah, played Snake. Yeah.
Just orange juice and vodka, and it just tastes like
And then there's the one, the 1 through 9. The 9 was you would
so
pop
there you
off,
go.
but
You've
the
got
1 was like,
You've got
like a wet
two
noodle.
recommendations for screwdrivers, because that's what a screwdriver.
What's up, Mudachito? Mudachito, good to see you, buddy.
In my life, so that's,
Yeah.
Reminds you of some dungeon. I could see some Dungeon
Very funny that
Siege
you just described
aesthetics. Yeah, I
it.
could see that far side. I never did beat it. I played the first one. Never did beat it. Kind of feel like wiggles. Yeah, it's, and I feel a little weird for it, but at the same time, I've
found the
talked to a
Din's
number of people, and
champion
they've expressed that it's kind of a similar thing for them where
just
it's like it
has
doesn't.
a D and a C in the.
It's not like they
Oh, yeah.
have substance abuse problems or they had an abusive situation when they were younger or they saw a person whose life fell apart. It's like nothing like that. It's just like, no, it just makes me feel weird. It just the idea of not like I don't know, it's like a weird thing, but I would sometimes think to myself, when I think about drinking, I would think, okay, cool, it'd be fun, maybe, but then what if I needed to drive somewhere?
Yes.
What if there was an emergency and I needed
Red
to do
Death's
something and
actually
I
amazing,
couldn't
but
do it
most
safely because I
bartenders
was,
hate
you know,
you.
inhibited.
What is red?
The
Death?
idea of being uninhibited,
Like a
or no, I'm
high
sorry,
effort
sorry,
to make
of being
drink type of
inhibited
deal?
just makes me feel like nervous. It's like, yeah, I want to be able to like rely on myself to take care of business if something were to come up. And it's not
This has
like
been
I'm
a
some sort of
very
like
fun world.
mega
This world
stud
a lot.
alpha who's like, no, bro, I got to take care of
Maybe
every
it's because
situation
we lucked
ever.
into the
But it's
the
just that like
goblins,
that what if? It's
but
just
medium
it's just an
might
anxiety
be the,
thing.
the new standard for a little while.
Same thing with like
Until we come
trying
across, like,
mushrooms
some
or smoking
truly
weed.
heinous stuff that we're like, okay, never
I'm
mind, we're going
fully
back
in
to
support
small.
of it, and I think that should all be legalized and it should be safe. But for me personally, like, no, I don't want to do any of it. And I don't know. I've heard people say, oh, you should still try it. But I don't know, man. I think about like the anxiety I would have going into it. I would worry that if I'm going in anxious, it's going to make me more anxious. Because I know of people, they say like, oh yeah, I don't like weed. It makes me feel paranoid. It makes me nervous. For some people, it makes them, you know, it chills them out and it relaxes them. But for others, it can have, you know, maybe not great effects. So
Just teleporting around, like,
at the end of the day, I just
looking at the
go,
different teleporters
not my
we've got
thing, but
access
I'm
to all of a sudden.
super down when other people are into it. And I think that shit should be legalized, like, entirely, full stop. But yeah, the corruption ones, I always say, I still want to do them. I still want to do more of
Fury's
them.
singular drink is like a
I want to do all
full
these
paragraph.
things. But of course, you know, the ever evolving struggle of, you know, only so many hours in the day, hours in the week. But yeah, corruption streams. I want to do all these things, man.
Vodka, rum,
Some of my
triple sec
favorite
Amaretto,
ever clips were from those
Galliano,
corruption streams. There were some really good
grenadine,
ones.
orange juice into a cocktail, shake over ice.
I think I'm going to
shaker
use the rest
over
of them
ice,
quick, by the
cover
way. I
and
gotta
shake
take a
until
little tinkle. Even though
the
Shayna's
outside
on
of
my
the
lap and
shaker's
she's very
processed,
happy.
Strain into a tumbler.
You happy,
filled
girl,
with
Shayna?
ice.
Felt like I was behind a.
Yeah,
I'm
I
back.
always sip on vitality potions to keep my health as high as I can be.
No, true, yeah.
Especially since I got nothing better to sip on anyway. Like strength and dex only gives you so much value.
Mm-hmm. I say as I'm pumping almost everything I have into strength so I can get that big, stupid, delicious, juicy hammer in my...
Well, I mean, you need it for like level or for like holding stuff, but you don't need it for like the damage most of the time. Like it does help, but like the gear is more important for damage.
You don't need gear. You just need to make sure you have potions constantly. Then, so if when you know you ran out when you can't use any of your gear.
You can only use one potion at a time is the really unfortunate part.
Yeah.
It does suck a little bit in that regard.
There you go. That's a class. Class that just lets you use more than one potion. Alchemist.
Alchemist, I was gonna say.
You also throw potions. Maybe you create some throwables.
Yep. The only problem with Alchemist is like that's like probably a lot of new animations and whatnot. Or not new animations,
stuck.
but like
Stuck.
we're stuck throwing a potion. I don't know if there's like a thing for that yet. Yeah, there's
animation. Yeah, you just use that animation.
Okay, yeah, and
This
then
game is so laggy right now.
You don't have to
really a struggle.
off the bat.
Jesus.
It's true.
So obnoxious.
I mean, they do. I mean, this guy is using a spell. He's literally doing an overhand throw to cast a spell, so he could use that too.
It just works.
No.
It just works. Redder's Shamshu, that's cool.
Another quest by accident. This character is super fun. I can't wait until I can get some really good on-hit stuff with them. Because right now they're like half the power they will be, or maybe less than half the power they will be when they start like shooting out projectiles every shot.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the big one.
It's my gold,
206.
actually.
We're still a ways away, but we're getting there.
There we go.
Little by little, we are getting there.
Yes, ambush me. More enemies.
You're not stuck in here with me, or shit. I'm not stuck here in here with you. You're stuck in here with me. You knew what I was getting at.
Yeah, that's the one.
What's the what? I saw something where somebody was like, "Live free and piss fast." I can't remember. Anyway, you know what I mean. Someone trying to give a pep talk.
Yeah.
Live and let fuck or something. I don't know. Just go out there and do the thing. I don't know. You know what I'm trying to get at. Just figure it out.
Yeah.
Not the words I'm saying, it's the energy. That's what matters.
Exactly. Which is why the Shia LaBeouf "Just Do It" is such a
Oh my
classic.
god.
It's all about the energy.
I made some kind of reference to that in front of Gracie, and she was like, "What is that?" I was like, "Oh, you don't know? You don't know the video? Like, how are you a denizen of the internet and not knowing Shia LaBeouf's masterpiece?" So I showed it to her. She's like, "I've never seen that," but she's heard people make reference to it. She's like, "Okay, now I know what people were getting at." So it's like, I'm grateful I could be the Sherpa to guide you to this experience.
Yeah.
It's this
makes
spiritual
sense
experience.
now. Some important knowledge of the internet.
I can't help, like, I can't remember how it came out, but there was some kind of thing where like a situation where I said something and then I did the thing with my hands where it's like kind of in like a bowed form in front where it's like kind of at waist level. She was like, "What are you doing?" I was like, "You don't know?
You don't know what
Let me
this
guide
means?
you.
Yeah.
Take my hand, milady. Let me guide you. We're gonna go down some weird places, lady. Okay, buckle up, toots. You're in for a treat."
What if you just made it up though? Like made the whole thing up?
That would be incredibly funny.
That
Yeah, if
reminds
after
me of
all of it.
Reminds me of the fucking diarrhea movie, dude.
Excuse me?
You don't remember the diarrhea movie?
Oh, yes, that one. The one you, where you were like, Alex, I need to tell you.
I just needed to.
And honestly, I'm glad you did. You were so real for that. Because I remember thinking, all right, this is it's gonna be good. Like, there was no way to prepare myself for what was about to come. It was coming my way, but yep, that was, you were so right.
I would like to play a game of telephone, and I want you to explain to Krath the diarrhea
Oh my
movie.
fucking god. It'd be a question of what lunacy have I maintained from that fever dream of an explanation.
Yeah.
Does it make it better or worse or clearer or less funny or more funny by saying the people that made the video? Because that was a big one.
I think that's the reveal at the end, right? It's gotta be.
Because the whole time you're like, you're struggling to put a visual to any of this, and then you hear the people that made it, you go, "Oh, okay, well." That fills in a lot of the blanks. There's still a lot of blanks, but that fills in some amount of them.
Indeed. We do have Midnight in town, Delilah. The kitty cat Midnight.
Kitty cat. I got a kitty cat on my lap.
The frame, they're so fast. The frame rate messed up on them.
Yeah, it is always a trip.
I agree.
Whirring around.
The game's just screaming internally, being like, there's so much shit, fuck!
Now they got 300% movement speed.
Yeah, this is the extra cracked out.
They're just gonna teleport across the map.
When they attack, they have to be very careful. Though they go slow stab.
What the shit? Nobody opened this chest in the base, and there's a fucking blue staff.
Damn, that's awesome.
That is extremely funny.
It was in the base.
Red? Blaze's staff. 3 items set for 470% fire damage bonus, and it has a chance to cast Earthquake on successful attack.
Good shit, man.
Crazy. Midnight's one of the names of one of your cats.
This
That's awesome.
This shit is kind of fucked right now.
Midnight is a good cat name. A classic cat name, though, for sure.
I got a kitty cat on my lap right now.
Yeah.
She's chilling.
My cat's not much of a lap cat.
Oh yeah.
She's snuggly, but she doesn't do laps. Or she's willing to let me pick her up these days, at least. She didn't like that for a long time either.
Gotta be on her terms.
Yeah.
That's how it goes sometimes.
$21 GP. There's a dude directly outside our base. I think I can just like put this way over here.
Okay.
I only have one right click ability, so I can just like slam it over in the corner. Because I'm having troubles like using all my abilities because I don't know, my finger's not used to like going over and blind hitting 5 in combat.
Trying really hard to
Oh my god.
have some semblance of a system here.
Why are there just stacks of treasure
As
chests
the game
next
is
to our base?
struggling with all the lag.
Don't understand.
I'll be right back.
Okay, let me grab a little bit of this.
A little bit of this, a little bit of that.
So what else are you planning to do tonight, there, Super Hobbit?
I think I've got probably one more session of Dungeon Crawler left in me. I've got a couple more Dare Drop challenges I'll probably be wrapping up, so I'm thinking that'll be tonight.
How much longer is on that? I haven't gotten around to mine yet. I'm not too worried about it.
Yeah. Oh, for the Dare Drop stuff? I would suspect another, probably a little bit more than a week, if I had to guess.
Okay, yeah. Well, maybe I can set aside a day or two and knock out some of the challenges. Is there anything particularly tough in there?
There's the nice thing about that particular campaign is that it's I think pretty darn good and like fair about giving a lot of opportunities for unlocking keys for that game. Because when it comes to Dare Drop campaigns, those are always the most coveted. That's the generally
thing that's the point. That is the point
that's
a lot of the time.
Because that's the easiest sell. You know, you're trying to get viewers hyped up. Like, bro, if you want a chance at getting a review key, or I'm not a review key, a giveaway key for the game that I'm playing right now, it's like it's such an easy sell.
Yeah.
To like an easy way to, you know, kind of get people excited about it. Versus like, oh, hey, here's a game by the same publisher, and maybe you've heard of it, maybe you haven't. You know, that's kind of harder, obviously.
Yeah, or what do you mean you don't want this wallpaper of a game that you don't own?
Yeah, I hate to say it, but I never go for those just because I wouldn't give a shit about them. How can I expect anybody else? I can't phone that shit in. But
it's
yeah,
okay though, because like everybody's got they've got their limits, and some game studios they're gonna just throw out what they think is cool.
Sure,
that's fair too.
Yeah, it's all based on what the publisher is willing to pony up. So that's just how it goes. Oh god, what's happening? There's like explosions. Oh, there's stuff outside the base.
Yeah, Yolinda.
Just a bunch of sand falling over you. Yeah, so that's on my...
Yolindelina.
Nail... Classic.
I thought it was Yolinda, and I'm like, that's not that bad. That's pretty reasonable.
Yolindelina. Hey, nailed it.
Wait, nope, never mind. It's fucked up.
It's weird, yep. There was an NPC called Anna earlier, and I was so excited, but it was for a quest, and then she went away after the quest completed, and I was like, heck. Throw it in the garbage. Get it out of here.
Normal name. See
Normal name. I sleep.
I wish
weird, incomprehensible name. Real shit.
Yeah. I hope at some point they add like a little bit of dialogue onto the characters.
Hello, it's me, Jolinda. Oh my! Imagine the text-to-speech.
That's what we need, clearly.
That's the dream right there. It's less bleeding, but everything else is good. That's an upgrade.
How the hell did Krath get to where he is right now? You see him on the map?
Let's look on the map. You zoom out. Zoom, 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 zoom. Oh god, yeah. He's tunneling down to the maybe where the big boys are. But
He's
just
going
chilling.
towards something.
I'm impressed that he's able to go AFK in the danger zone, in a presumed danger zone, because you know bad guys are constantly spawning. So
He's minion man. He's fine.
he is minion man. So they're yeah, maybe that's it. He's gonna come back and there's just this mountain of gold in front of him. Like, all right, good job, boys.
AFK farming strats.
Yep, it gets shit done, man.
That's actually a good idea for like how to farm gold.
That is a good idea.
Make summon build, put yourself in cube, put summons outside of cube, leave, come back and from overnight and have 1 million gold. Just buy every set item in the game.
Damn it, this is a good weapon. A good weapon. God damn it, I'm angry. I'm angry. This is a good weapon.
25% knockback is almost too much knockback with this build.
That is a lot. That is a lot.
Well, that's one level. I wanted to have a level because people are like, oh yeah, you take less damage. And I'm like, okay, that sounds like a good reason to have it. And it is definitely making me take less damage, but it's also making me deal less damage very occasionally. And I'm like, I don't want to do less damage. I want to do more damage.
I want the big numbers.
Yeah.
Number go burr.
This is a big, more numbers build, not a big numbers build.
Oh, I got so many skill points. What am I doing? What am I doing?
More mean more numbers.
Yeah.
So what I could do is I could divest into from maces.
I might
reinvest
do,
into staves.
Some dual blade gaming. Oh, I found the boss.
I don't know if it's worth it though. We're gonna be jumping back into
when Monster Hunter
into maces again anyway.
Dual blade's always a fun one.
All those skill points, I gotta use that shit, man.
I normally am like the
mana
big
goes up a
slow
little bit.
weapon guy with heavy bow gun or like that sort of deal. I found Scorn.
Scorn.
Here's what's the max level?
You fool!
Scorn the bolts.
Ooh, no, dude, unbelievable.
Is it another
Want
hammer?
to take a guess at what it is?
Please tell me it's a juicy, girthy, veiny hammer.
Fucking crazy hammer, dude.
Yeah, baby!
And this will make a fine addition to my collection.
Oh no, how terrible. Another good hammer. Yes, yes, good.
Dual wielding is going to be out of the question. You're going to have to like wield fucking. We're just going to tie them all to you with duct tape. And,
I'm just gonna be clanking along, just all these hammers swinging off of my belt.
Yeah.
Hey guys, how's it going? Clong, clong, clong.
Yeah. Solar, did your mirror not go off? I'm confused. Or am I just so used to it that I didn't hear it? I don't understand.
'Cause that's the thing, that's not necessarily that much. I mean, it's better for sure. All these things are good, but it's not necessarily amazing. So I think I'll go one tick off of that.
There's a
Since this is a pretty good mastery. Or passive, that is. I hadn't noticed that earlier. Specifically for maces. So we're really going in on maces then. Shields not so much.
Let me check this hammer. How good is
Stunning blows. It's a
it?
passive.
96.6 with an 8.9% chance to cast Arctic Shard. At 96.6 is worse than the other hammer, but you might be able to use this one right away.
Oh, is that the one you just found?
Yeah. Is 96.6 better than what you're using?
Yes. Yes, although we're slowly getting towards that other big one, that necrosis one.
Well, this can be
That
an
craft
interim.
bonus. But yeah. Yeah, unless any of you guys wanted to use it, I'm happy to to just kind of hold with what I got.
Can't use hammers, so it's all you.
Yeah, you're the only one.
No pressure.
We didn't realize that we were playing the hammer playthrough.
Mm-hmm. Hammer brothers. Except I'm the only hammer bro.
Yeah, we could have all run hammers and it would.
And it would have been great for everybody.
Yeah, yeah. An adventurer's great tomb. Yoink. Okay. Oh my god, it's almost 8. maybe we hunt down the boss in this world and then we'll call it.
Okay.
Been making some good progress on this one. Although, maybe we don't hunt down the boss, because the goblins, they give us so much money.
Yeah, I'm in no rush necessarily.
Yeah, you know what? Scratch that. Just wander around.
Just
As
vibe.
you were.
Just make tunnels into
That was a
all the
noise.
questing areas.
Yeah.
Ranger vaults.
I got some fresh doors for the door.
Ooh, now we're cooking, baby.
I'm putting the... I'm putting the night brood hammer in the middle chest.
Ooh.
It's the loot spot.
Wow.
Oh my god,
yeah.
they're all getting married, dude.
Aw, so nice. Yeah, this hammer is bananas.
I'm glad. Glad that you have a banana hammer that is going to work.
Banana hammer. Can you imagine some kind of like, here comes Alex swinging his banana around again. Jesus Christ.
Here we go.
Hey guys, how's it going? Yeah. We see you, Alex.
How could we not?
Yep. I'd ignore you if I could.
Have you seen Banana Game, by the way?
I have not.
No. That's a good video game.
Ooh,
It's like an
pickled my
FPS
pickle.
that's free on Steam.
Oh.
Oh, the first one was that banana where you just stare at a banana. I thought that game you were referencing.
Oh, you are not a banana? Yeah.
I mean, wait. How many different games where you're just staring at a banana are there? Because that's not the one that I recognize the name of.
No, it's because it's like top charts of Steam for views. So I'm gonna look at the one I know of.
Like, how many banana games could there possibly be?
The Halo ones, the Halo videos or streams were very fun, yeah. Yeah, the game I was thinking of, it's a game called You Are Not a Banana, and it's very strange and very absurd.
This little shit, he has my gold.
That's not gonna stand.
It's like, I've got your gold. And then he ran away.
And then he said, I've got your nose, and then he ripped his nose off his face.
Yep.
Ate it.
Why can't I milk this? It's unmilkable.
Me playing a free-to-play waifu RPG. Crying out in disappointment.
Oh, yeah, the game where you just stare at a banana, or no, it's you click a banana. Sorry.
Okay, yeah.
Difference.
Oh, that
I was
one.
gonna say, 'cause
Yeah.
I know there was gameplay involved.
I have nipples, Greg. Can you milk me?
84,000.
Classic moment, dude.
That
Absolute
was
classic.
a really funny game because I'm
having a hard time getting to the modification table. It's just so much shit
It was
in
like
front of
its
us.
own self-contained like cryptocurrency.
So much
where
shit.
people were buying the bananas and selling them and like speculating on them for like no
Yeah.
fucking reason. And meanwhile, the fucking person who made the game is just like getting stinking rich off it, and I'm like, holy shit, this is based. Get that
Yeah,
bag.
that whole situation was wild. No question.
Yeah. Like everybody loses except the developer, and like the people that are losing are dumbasses. So it's just like this is just a general win. This is awesome.
It's like a rug pull that
pretty
he
good,
has no
actually.
control over and legally can do.
It's an accidental
That
rug
one.
pull. Yeah.
Yes.
Like I didn't ask for this, but I'll take it.
Over rug stumble.
It's like whoops.
I will switch out for that.
Whoopsie. I found a vendor down here that I can't bring to town. Kraft, do you want to come down and try and see if you can bring him? Because he's a
That's a raid from
We have
Mono.
rooms,
What in
that's
the world?
happens.
Thank you, buddy.
Quickly,
We were just hanging out with CD
yeah.
earlier, and she was playing some Oblivion, and then Mono pops in, and we started talking about a number of things. But
didn't
Get to
realize it was
Work was
because of
the one
the
that
lack
kind of
of rooms that
really
caused
brought it into
that.
form.
Yeah, no,
That's so
it's
nice. Thank
to
you,
know.
Mono, for that raid. Very generous. We're
to
playing
keep
a
some
weird
clear in
game.
the
We're playing a
future.
very strange game tonight with some friends. We're having a good time.
Rather
having a
than
good
just
time. It's called
inviting
Din's
every
Champion.
schmuck off the streets to live with us.
It's kind of like a Well, you can kind of see it's like it's sort of a Terraria-like, but with like weird 3D models
Killing
instead of
statue.
sprites, and with kind of a weird, I don't know, pastiche of.
Kind of hard building with
Like,
these games. Minions.
This is one of those games where when you see it, you go like, "Is this a real video game?
You can't build here.
Is this a real video game, or is this
There's an NPC.
the kind of game that you would see on the background of an episode of CSI Miami that the troubled youth are playing, like that kind of thing?" But it's very fun. It's very fun. We're doing some multiplayer right now with some friends. My guy is a hammer cleric kind of build, and we're playing with our friends Alias and Krath. And yeah, two really good dudes. We're having a good time. We built a base. We're questing and killing some bosses. This game is very early access, so if it looks a little scrungy and a little
Then you just
jank,
get to
that
hear
is
all the time.
a feature.
You get to make it something.
That is very much a
funnier
feature.
than
That's
what it
part of the fun.
originally Was.
But and you know, there's crashes, there's bugs,
armor
but the
and weapons
developer is
mixed
very
in
active on
together,
social
yeah.
media, and we're happy to play it. Anyway, yeah, thank you, Mono. It's so nice. So nice for you to raid. It was fun talking games earlier. It sounds like, Mono, you also play Caves of Cud, by the way.
Lulin's gloves. We got 2 Lulin pieces.
We got to play Caves of Cud for the first time last night,
Something.
and I am so looking forward to playing more of it.
What was the other Lulin piece?
It's a very
that we
fun
had?
video game.
Remember?
And yeah, the experience I had last night where the guy stole wine from a house, got caught, got chased out of town,
It's very spooky.
stumbled into a
like music.
basement,
I've
fell in
never
love with
before.
an estranged apple farmer's daughter, broke everything she owned, fled, and then got beaten to death by a baboon. Like, that was just the dumbest shit. And I need more. It was dumb as hell, and I
Hey, there's a dead
need
guy
it
on the ground.
directly into my veins.
What
We
is
just got
that
a new weapon
originally
for a hammer.
from?
We're kind
I
of
don't even know what that's from.
kicking some booty right now with it, which is
times.
nice. But yeah, like I said, kind of a Terraria-like, much more emphasis on exploration and boss killing and fighting bad guys.
Saying some
Less
stuff in the chat.
building, less of that kind of
chat.
thing. There's some of that, but much more focus on killing bad guys and more of an
many,
RPG.
how many
You know,
spots
you
do we
can
have
level
open?
up like you can with, say, like Diablo.
Right
There's
now,
attributes. There's skill points. So it's more about your build in this
Somehow
game.
both of those
You can
guys
get up to
managed to make it to
3
town.
classes. You can multi-class up to 3 times.
It feels
with
like
3
sometimes
classes.
you just can't like
Yeah, it's a
get certain people to
wild
go,
fucking game.
and I
It's a
don't know
very,
why.
very good one. You guys are playing some Get to Work. Yes,
causes
yes,
that.
because CD hooked up our boy with a copy, and yeah, that game I've not played it myself, but I watched others played it, and I saw a really cool video on
So
YouTube
much CISO Fiverr.
where not somebody, it was the developers for the game were kind of giving a background on, oh jeez. I'm getting my butt slapped. I'm getting my butt spanked unpleasurably. Oh, jeez.
I guess I'll just put these on because they're better than.
But anyway, yeah, it was a kind of a
gloves.
cool retrospective on the development process for the game, and it was legit fascinating.
Divine Intervention adds 280 mana. That actually
Oh my
doesn't
God.
sound like something I need.
I was looking at that not too long ago because there was something that gives that on hit, like a 5% chance, and I was like, that sounds cool, but I don't know what it is.
That was the weapon from Lulin's, I assume.
There we go. Now they're in town. The gravity of the
What was,
situation, yeah.
what was
Blade,
the
get to
Lulin's
work. There
weapon
we
that you
go,
got?
baby. Pastiche, a good snackable nut. Yeah, I don't like the
was it a weapon, or
shells
was it
though. Can be a little bit
something
hard to open, right? Pastichio, the pastichios. Sounds like a forbidden Mario brother.
I don't know. If you heard me
Pastichio, the
or not. Did you hear me,
Mario's
Super Robert?
third cousin that went into real estate. Oh, I'm sorry. What was that?
Oh, I said yeah. I found another Lulin's piece, so I imagine they both have that same. I was
That
wondering where the other
I'm mildly interested, but I'm so selfish, man. I got that sweet ass new hammer. I'm like, man, I'm flying. I'm flying on
yeah.
by
What
the
was
seat
the
of
other? Yeah, it's fine. But what was the other Lulin's piece?
Oh, what was it? Good question, actually. Here, I'm actually pretty close to town. Let me just sit back real quick. Let's find out what we got here.
Yeah, because I threw that extra one in the base.
Lulin's gloves. Yeah, it's in the middle chest, I think.
That's the one that I just found.
Oh, okay. So now we got 2 of them.
Yeah.
Oh
one
yeah,
of
yeah,
the-
I see it. Yeah, Lulin's glove. Yeah, I'll put them next to each other, but that's funny. If
Oh,
only,
did you also get Lulin's gloves?
yeah, like a half an hour ago.
Oh.
Yeah, that's so funny. If they were separate ammo slots, you could dual wield one for each hand.
Yeah. I mean, you could just wear both of
Some
them.
get
Just
to
stack
work,
them on
man.
top
Yeah,
of one
Caves of
another.
Cut, good fucking game.
They're different
Good game.
mid-sizes.
I mean, I love RimWorld. I love that kind of anything can happen. I love that procedural
that's a
generation
classic
stuff.
winter trick. is
I
you
never
wear
played a lot of
two
Dwarf
pairs
Fortress, but I did play a bit of
two pairs of
Cataclysm.
gloves or some
Cataclysm, Dark
mittens
Days
over
Ahead,
some
and
gloves.
that shit goes real hard.
Optimize your warmth.
But thank you again for that raid.
I don't know.
No
if
worries
you've
if you
ever
have to
had
hop
do
off.
that.
No worries if you have to hop off and
That's
do
just
other
a
stuff.
Canada
By the way,
special.
Mono or anyone else
Just
listening
hands
in,
in pocket.
whenever somebody raids, especially for the first time, if you have any
Someone
clips
needs
to
to make
share,
a game where you can do that.
if you have any clips you want to share, any like
yeah, it's
fun,
called Exanima.
weird things, fun, weird moments you want to share,
Definitely do that in Exanima.
doesn't have to be from tonight. Could have been from a previous stream,
can
from
just
a
stack
couple
so many
days,
layers in that
weeks,
game. It's
months ago.
crazy.
Honestly, I'm not picky. But yeah, if there's anything you want to share, it's my favorite way of getting a little sneak peek of what
Chug, like,
someone
4
has been up to.
potions to stay alive there.
Like get a little sneak peek of their content, their
But yeah, I thought it
commentary
would be
style,
cool
that kind of
to
thing.
do something like that with rings.
So it's a nice way to
but you're like sacrificing
get that cross pollination. That way, the
dexterity
people
or
that were
something
already
to
here,
get
they get to see what you're about.
modifiers that the
You
rings
were
give
nice
you.
enough to share your people with me. The least I can
So
do
like
is
if
try
you
to
have like a
encourage
billion
them to
rings
check
on
out your stuff.
hands, you can't do shit.
Especially because we're playing such a weird, oddball game.
I think that would be
It's
fun.
very fun, but it's this one's an out there one. Oh, look, stuck on the door again. Yeah, so there's
Would be
some jankiness. One of the guys in our group, Krath, he has all these summons, these hirelings that are just teleporting around because the game is struggling to maintain their like locations as they move so quickly and so
It's on
sporadically.
over here.
So yeah, it's this game is very bizarre, but we're having a good old
I'm
time.
surprised. Have you played Rainworld? Or sorry, not Rainworld. Have you played Exanima yet, Fury? I feel
Ooh,
like
that's a
you'd really
good one,
like
too.
that one.
Exanima
There's
is a
lot
cool
of, like,
game.
bullshit secrets, and the movement
That is a good
learning
game.
system is very similar to
Let's sell this guy.
Rainworld, where you have to like
Deposit all these other things.
kind of stumble around and suck ass for a while before you figure it out and get good.
Physics-based.
I'll have you know I
combat.
suck ass for free. Thank you very much.
Yeah, physics stuff
Hold
is
on, this
always
person has a
so
quest.
fun in games. It's
Glen-
really, really
Glenne?
entertaining.
Oh, I solved quest apparently.
I haven't
Honor
played it
cap
recently, but
rewards.
Have you? How far did you get in the campaign? Did you
Honor
get?
cap
'Cause I
rewards,
know
what's
at
that
some
mean?
Point, it just basically
Stumble around and
takes
suck
over.
ass. Now we're cooking. Now it's a party.
I made it to the end. Like, I
It's
pulled
called
everything,
honor
there
cap,
was
and it's
nothing
not
left.
very good.
Last
it's nice.
thing I was killing was
It's a thought that counts.
crazy. What were they?
I will sell it.
They were like super soldiers, with thaumaturgy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a
But,
good
like,
game.
I ripped through
With
them
thaumaturge.
too.
Another quest.
I have like a really sweet pole hammer that was just one doinking everything.
There was
I
something I was fighting over
Well,
here.
I mean, of course, that's partly.
Although maybe I
due
should
my
just team up with
precision.
Alias. He's probably gaming. Let's
It-
let's go
it-
teleport
it hit
over to Alias.
so
See what he's up
hard,
to.
and it felt really light.
This game's
as
more
well,
fun when you're
compared to,
multiplaying it
like,
up
any
anyway.
Other weapons like it.
So he is right here. Nearest teleport would be
very
right here.
effective weapon.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
a
there's lots of, like,
bizarre,
little
aesthetic
hidden
this game is
secrets
going
and
for.
doodads. So if you wanted an
It is,
excuse
like,
to play it,
kind of bad, but it's also
Oh,
kind of
and there's-
charming.
There's stuff to theorize on too.
I like to use the
Like,
word.
there's
I use
all
use
sorts
the
of,
word
like, weird
jank.
little bits and
I
pieces.
like to use
you
that
can
word to
collect
say
and
like, yeah,
whatnot.
it's a little doofy. It's a little,
I could
it's a
see
little
making
like
a couple good
scrungy.
videos
It's a
on
little
Exanima.
weird. There's some crust.
That one's got
There is
some
incongruence.
decent
Some models are
luck with
like
the algorithm.
strangely
That was
detailed.
actually the only game.
Some models are
series
strangely detailed.
that I
Others
did,
are very fuzzy.
Before Primordialis, that super popped off on.
But
my VOD
yeah,
channel.
it's
It was
a
getting,
very
like, 1,000
very
views
cool little
per
game.
VOD.
It's a very dangerous
and
time
everything
waster.
else was getting like 2 or 3.
It's one of those games where like like a good example is a couple weeks ago I had a really nasty cold slash
later,
I don't know mini flu of some variety and it was annoying. Nothing bad, but it was just frustrating to have.
Twitch for a little
And this was a great game to just kind of veg out to. Just pop on single player, explore around,
Just
kill some bad guys, kill some bosses,
Sounds
go for some
scary,
dungeons, that
but,
kind of thing.
That's really cool.
And it was nice, just kind of turn my brain off. Well, maybe not turn my brain off, because you still have to
I
like
don't
be
know how the
smart
front
about your
page of
builds and
Twitch
whatnot.
works.
But yeah,
I
just
think it's
kind of
supposed
veg
to
out,
be, like partners most
fight
of the
some bad
time.
guys, and just be a boss.
yeah, sometimes just throw somebody random.
But thank you again to Mono.
Which
And
is
like I said, if
pretty cool.
anybody from Mono stream, if anybody has any Mono clips that you'd like to share, we were hanging out with CD over in her
It
stream,
should definitely do
and
that,
she was
like,
doing a really good
more
job of saying like, you know, Mono
regularly.
plays a lot of like these kinds of precision
Press send
platformers.
on,
You should
on
really
some
check out his
random
content, and
folks.
I've never gotten to watch him before, so I popped into his stream for a little bit,
anyone, like,
or not into
above
the stream
10
because he wasn't live at the
should have a
time.
chance,
But I
maybe.
watched a little bit of one of his
Something
VODs.
like that would be
I was like,
good.
yeah, this guy seems alright. When I hit him with the follow.
You probably don't want people
That was earlier today.
Because then they're gonna do.
And then this guy raids me. What the heck? So what a stand-up guy. Very generous.
This game has many mushrooms.
And we're gonna be streaming for a bit. We're playing this game for a bit tonight, and then we'll be jumping over to a roguelike called Dungeon Crawler in a little bit. Dungeon Crawler is a very fun game. It's kind of like a deck builder.
It needs mushrooms.
It's kind of like a deck builder in like that style of a roguelike, but instead of building a deck, so to speak, like adding cards to a deck, you're adding power-ups into a claw game. Claw games like from arcades, that kind of thing, where the claw, you put a coin in, you use the claw to try to grab a prize, that kind of thing. It's that style of power-up selection instead of drawing from a deck. But you have to be strategic about what power-ups you put into the claw game. That is, the things that you can draw from. If it's too cluttered, if things are getting in the way, if things are too large or too busy, that can be a problem. Of course, you want to like build synergies whenever possible, like a standard roguelike. So yeah, very cool game. Oh, I didn't mean to warp, but sure.
Mushroom growing kick for your birthday because you got super
warp. But I guess while I'm here, I can sort a couple things. Not much to sort.
Is it the...
So we're playing more Dungeon Crawler in a bit. That'll be a fun one.
Which kind of mushroom?
lots of good stuff. Good stuff in our future. Playing more Caves of Cud in a couple days. That's gonna be a lot more fun.
There's some.
The game was so freaking cool when we played that yesterday.
Okay.
I'm like buzzing for more of that game. Let's see. Where was the bad guy that we were fighting? I think it was like
a whole process, but it's really cool.
Yes.
I've been considering.
Finish what we started. Ooh man, that guy hits real good.
A lot of money on mushrooms if you can.
That guy hits real strong. We've got a pretty good offensive. I struggle with defensive.
Eat a lot of mushrooms.
Okay, we killed the big guy. You can see, man, the game is so laggy right now, and it is, I think, almost entirely because of all the summons.
You'd love to.
The game is like struggling to keep up with all of it.
Possible to like.
Freaking archers, man! Those guys are scary.
Specific environment to grow. I don't know if you can actually.
What was that? That was a.
Force them to grow in like a confined environment. That's why they're worth a fortune.
Oh my god, yeah, it's like I'm swinging my weapon and then like it fires off a full second later. It's very weird right now.
I'm sorry if I missed your comment earlier.
Get these guys out of here. Oh, unfortunately, I killed the health shrine. That part's less fun.
People grow them, really? My mom and
we got there.
Go forging for
small chest
for morals every year.
Oh, it's locked. I don't have any keys. This whole time, I've never had any keys.
Terrified. She's running away and calling for help.
I could find some in a chest somewhere, maybe. Do we have any skeleton keys in any chests, by the way? I just had a weird moment where I found an actual locked chest, and I'm like, oh, I don't have the ability to deal with this. What in the world?
How do you not have any keys?
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. Like, I must have dropped some at one point, and you figure I would have found some by now by this point, but...
They're probably in somewhere, like, in a chest.
Yeah.
They got stacked in or something.
That's what I'm wondering. I'm sniffing around. Sniffing.
One of my minions got a mutation. It was just an aura that heals everyone but 2% of their health per second.
That is very nice. That sounds awesome.
Just gonna rearrange those real quick. So I'm just kind of perusing, and this is much like Terraria-esque games. This is one of those where it's very easy for the inventory and storage to get unruly. I mean, you see all the stuff we have out here. It is not.
Are they related
the most,
to wabbits? Yeah.
Or the worst organized.
They are.
Somewhere in the middle, I would say.
Uh-oh.
Man, I don't
Somebody
see
went
any...
insane. Shit.
Sasani Cold Wasp. Cold Wasp.
Marriage didn't
we'll put her out of her misery.
Apparently.
Oh no.
And I had to put her down.
Bonk.
Just one big old bonk. Get bonked, lady.
Hysterical.
She didn't want to get bonked. And she shouldn't have been zonked. I don't know.
She shouldn't have decided to go insane.
She shouldn't have chosen to go silly.
Yeah.
Silly mode.
How dare they choose to lose their mind? It's
I know.
ridiculous.
SMH, my head. Pop those in there. 46 health potions. That's more than
I found a
45.
hole. And it's a diggy hole. Oh, speaking of diggy hole, mine's Return to Moria is free on Epic right now.
Ooh, good
You
game.
get to be a dwarf and dig around. Get it.
Yeah, it's a very good game.
Get it. Yeah. Am I tired?
I never played it when it was in early access, but I played it after it came out and really, really vibed with it. Very fun game.
I haven't. I didn't realize that it's been out for a while, but yeah, it looks cool. But is it multiplayer? Yes, of course it's multiplayer. You get
Yes, yeah.
multiplayer diggy dwarves.
I've only done the single player, but I've seen people stream the multiplayer and it looks way more fun.
Yeah, I mean, it seems to me it's the sort of game where the multiplayer would be mandatory. Gotta do the multiplayer.
Is that not in there?
Yeah, the Diggy Dwarf song is stuck in my head.
That is by design. Yeah, it's free to play or free to download. Not even free to play, but free to keep on EGS until Thursday.
Yours to keep if you yoink it.
5 ever.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it will be smoky.
Yeah,
absolutely.
The Epic Game Store is fucking wild.
It is pretty silly.
That Jal has been killed. Who did that?
I wonder. I'm at the base right now, so I'm just puttering around and storing some stuff, selling some stuff. What's this guy? Good resistances.
I gotta check how this poison move looks.
Ooh, man, but
Okay.
the 12 to strength. Ooh, I don't know, man. That's resistances are
I
nice,
can
but
stack it.
no, thank you.
Does it stack? Why can I spam it so hard?
Oh,
Bunch of stuff.
There's a stack on this assist, so.
That's quite the noise I'm hearing.
Yeah, it's very loud.
Is it Santa Claus? I hear the jingle bells. Santa Claus, is that you?
I'm crop dusting. Could you imagine if that's the sound? I've acquired the game. When are we playing Alias? Oh shit. Okay. I will download it. And January sound good? Well, maybe we could do a video, actually, because I'm doing daily December right now, and all my free time is going into fucking spam recording videos. Because that's a big effort for sure.
If you were gonna like open it up for like a community kind of thing, I mean, I'd be down to join in.
That would be sick,
For,
yeah.
for you and your viewers, I'd gladly join in as well. I don't know what the max party size is. But...
Yeah, unlike Din's Champion, there's probably a maximum.
You mean like normal games? Ew, gross.
You don't want to play the game until the frame rate dies.
Yeah.
It's actually
Yeah,
so big, though. Like, you just have a supercomputer and you can have as many people as you want.
yeah, the max player size is not like a discrete number, and it is until the game just stops functioning.
Yeah, until it starts to feel bad.
Until the developer personally writes you an email and says, I know where you live. I'm in your walls. I know what you've been doing.
This isn't okay. You have to stop.
I'm on my way to stop you. ETA 12 minutes. Core Keeper, that is a good one. Yes.
I like the extra rooms, but
I've enjoyed watching other people play it. I've yet to play it myself though. Well, for one thing, I don't own it, but
show
yeah.
up the little shits. I'm like, oh god.
Yeah, every time too.
Danger.
I'm like, we're getting raided. Oh jeez. Oh god. Oh fuck.
They're here. They're here for us.
We were just saying the developer was gonna like get our asses. That's him. He's here.
Just comes in with
Batten down the hatches.
Let me know one day in advance. Anytime works. Sounds good, Solar. Sounds good.
That's the thing too. I was looking at the skill points. I was looking at the skill point situation and realizing that there was other stuff I could be doing. Yeah, max damage. That's the thing. It's 0.2% per points of strength. We've put a lot into points of
So
strength.
if you had to delete a
Max
condiment,
damage though,
what
so
do
it's
you-
hard to
what do
get
you
that
think?
excited about it. But still though, our That does help the DPS. It definitely doesn't hurt it.
Relish. I guess that's reasonable. You could just cut up some pickles if you really wanted.
So we can even see, I think, DPS 322.3.
Solar's getting rid of mayo. What?
It goes up, but not
That's a
that much. So, you know, it's we start to get diminishing returns pretty quickly with
At
that.
some point, I got some really nice gloves.
Yeah, I'm less inclined to
Source Flash
spend
counts as a condiment?
much more into Zeal.
Probably not.
Stunning blows, maybe.
Horseradish? I don't know.
But that's more of a that's a like
So
the
that-
chance to do something cool versus a
Be gone
guarantee.
forever.
Same with crushing blow, stunning blow,
What
crushing
about
blow.
sauerkraut? You sauerkraut
40%,
enjoyer?
40%.
Never had it, so can't say yes.
Do one of each.
Interesting.
Was it 40%? Oh, it's 60 across the board. That's pretty
Minus
good.
124
Well, 50 and 60.
defense, minus 124 armor. Successful on hit, 8.3%.
So that's pretty cool.
Do these
Like, yeah,
look useful
our
to you, or
damage
should
is
I
pretty
wear them?
solid. Still gonna be a bit before we can wield that other really
Ketchup
cool
can
mace,
go?
though.
Oh
Ketchup.
my god.
No.
Yeah, you're gonna
Yo,
get
there we
in trouble
go.
if you delete that one.
Actual mayonnaise
another
confirmed
part
in
of
the
it.
chat. What's up,
Everybody
buddy?
knows you were the one that deleted it.
I'm kind of so on mayonnaise.
That
For
was
me, it
nasty.
depends. It depends on the
Eat
kind
my
of sandwich.
nuggies plain.
I usually go fairly
That's
light.
Crazy,
I
dude.
usually go fairly light on mayo. I don't like too much.
You gotta
too much
put
is, like,
something on your
overpowering.
nugs.
At least put some salt.
How much vitality do I have?
You're salting
15.
like store-bought.
It's not
nuggets.
much. It's not much. I
Seems like a
would
lot.
probably need to
That's
invest
a
more
lot
into
of salt.
vitality, but I'm just pumping everything into strength. Very
Use
glass cannony.
chocolate milkshake to
Because I
shake
really
the
wanna
dip in your
use
okay, all
this
right,
thing.
weirdo.
I really want to use this thing,
I could see that as like
This
a
guy.
one-off thing.
because that's a
but, like,
pretty significant offense jump.
That is a strange one for sure.
And it's got mana steal. I mean, good lord, that's just with a weapon like that, I could just die. I could just die in your arms tonight.
mayo.
And our current weapon is very good, but like this thing is just disgusting. But it requires 80 more strength than I have
Some
right
weird
now. So
condiment habits
you know,
that I was
bit of a tall ask. So yeah, I think for now I'm done with leveling into Zeal. In fact, I'm even tempted to
That's a
maybe
nice
power
shield.
down one level so I can maybe invest more into the luck aura.
Dude, I can just buy whatever I want. This is great. Is this what being rich is like?
This is what it's like. Oh god, all this power, I can feel it.
Yeah.
Yeah, level 8's pretty good. We'll probably hold off.
You ask now, you deal with the results, I guess. Super Hobbit, what was your condiment kill?
For like condiments that I'm always down for.
No, you gotta delete a condiment and everybody
Oh,
knows you did
one
it.
to remove.
Yeah.
I was just saying I'm not the biggest mayonnaise guy, but I don't know if I would want to kill it entirely.
Everybody knows you did it. You're gonna have to face the repercussions.
That's
if
the
you get rid
thing
of
too.
mayo.
That's the thing too. There's a lot of people that love that shit, so yeah, that'd be rough. And honestly, yeah, Iggo Wiggles kind of beat me to it. Would it be cheating to say horseradish? Would that be cheating?
I don't think so.
Google.
Because some people I know really love it. Oh no, I'm sorry, they said relish. I misread. No, yeah. Well, I guess relish. Yeah, that's an easy one too. But
Relish,
yeah, I know
you
with
can just cut up
horseradish,
some pickles, and it's like not that big of a loss, I think.
some people love their pickles. Some people do
What
go hard on the
happened?
pickles.
So horseradish
happens
is a
if-
condiment.
Yeah. Okay.
But I would say so. But yeah, I could see there also being some eyebrows cocked for that one.
Can't you just replace horseradish with wasabi and it's exactly the same?
I always assumed they were different. I tried wasabi once and I didn't like it, and that was like 20 years ago. Well, like 15 years ago. So I can't remember, honestly. Relish is a
Pretty
safe one.
sure-
Wasabi is Japanese horseradish. Yeah, it might be. It might be.
It's the same family as from yeah.
Gotcha. Because yeah, wasabi is good, but I've never really used horseradish for
I
anything.
think I might improve. I think I might invest more into that. Into
They're
this
two
one.
completely different species, so your wasabi is safe.
I think I might invest in that one instead.
Nice. Yeah, so that's no major loss either. But like, how finely would you have to cut up pickles before they just like disappear from reality? In this hypothetical,
The atoms just fall away. Yeah.
are being relish.
You can see somebody. No, you're chopping up too small.
Someone stop this man.
What have you done?
My pickles. You're also chewing a pickle and it just vanishes out of your mouth.
Where'd it go? It was just there.
The implications of this are wonderful.
Yeah, see, you get better. Get the juice. You get more of the juice.
I don't know if you guys like.
To me, that's
hypotheticals
probably
like
the
that,
answer,
but
to
I
invest
always
more
find it
heavily
funny.
into
I get
mace
Michaela with
mastery.
those all the time.
Bubble bass in shambles. That's right, Will.
No, those were pickles. He'd be fine.
Restaurant. Okay, here we go. Restaurant wasabi is typically made from horseradish. That kind of. So yeah, like Krath said, there's some overlap there. And yeah, I don't really love either one, but like Alias said, yeah, some people do go down, do go hard for the wasabi. So that would make some people sad. But there would be some up in arms aspect.
I mean, I assume that like if they deleted horseradish, they'd just be using pure wasabi instead, right?
Which could be good. That could be bad. I don't know.
Higher quality wasabi, yeah.
Just find another substitute.
Yeah, you probably could. You probably could. And you could, we were talking about mayonnaise. You could probably find other things to stand in for mayonnaise for recipes and other sauce mixes.
Maybe,
yeah.
Tough call.
Mayonnaise is kind of its own thing, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, I feel like I don't love mayonnaise, but it's in other stuff that I do like. Same with like sour cream. I don't love sour cream, but it's in stuff that I think is good. Cream
Sour
cheese,
cream
same
is
kind of thing there. It's like, yeah, I don't know. That's a hard call.
I feel that. Yeah, there's a lot of those things where it's like I don't like them.
Vegan mayo is canola oil.
When you combine them with other things,
I never thought about that.
That's good.
Vegan mayo is canola oil. I don't doubt that. Some other aioli.
Sour
well,
cream
yeah,
sucks.
aioli usually has
sour
some kind of
cream
mayonnaise
sucks,
base.
But then you put
I'm not
it
a big
in, like,
ranch guy, and I think
enchilada
ranch has
and you
mayo.
don't
But
notice
yeah.
it's there and it's tasty.
And I'm from the Midwest. That's the thing. I'm from the Midwest, and I don't like ranch. Fuck is wrong with me, right?
Cheese sucks.
Alex, are you sure you're a real Midwesterner?
The whole food industry.
This comes crumbling down.
And yes, salt is apparently a condiment according to Google, anyway.
Oh my god. Do you know how sad food would be without salt?
Yeah.
Oh my god, yeah, that's just
like that's most of your preservatives right there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, if you nuke salt, that's just the world is a sad place.
I don't think humanity would have gotten so far without salt. Yeah, you're
That's somebody
literally
choosing violence.
We would die.
Yeah.
Yeah, you need salt to live, right?
We would have to go back to.
Well, yeah, actually, yeah, sodium. Yeah, without sodium, I mean, obviously, too much of sodium is not good for your health, but you need some of it.
Yeah. I don't know what's happening.
Aioli does not have
Yola
mayonnaise.
Delina, but she's losing.
For some reason, I thought
rapidly and her
aioli
morale
sauces
is just dropping because of it.
were some kind of mayo
Why is
thing,
she
but
losing morale? What is she doing?
Thought about that hard. I never looked it up.
I don't understand why she's just taking damage constantly.
Is she zombified? Because it looks like she's.
I swore I opened that previously, but
icon on her under her name.
It's more fun things.
There.
I don't know. Zombie infection stage 2. Shit.
Give her a potion.
It's the oil.
Oh,
Yeah. That makes sense, like Wiggles.
Over the icon.
You're a goddamn genius.
Or on top of her itself can work.
You're right, Mayo. Yeah. Spices and salt. Yeah.
Save her?
That was the only thing we had before refrigeration was generally widespread.
She's too far gone.
Mayo's a goddamn
Stage 2
genius.
Infection. Oh, there we go. The second one worked.
Our buddy, our friend whose screen name is Body by Mayo points out that salt not only being delicious, but like, for years, centuries maybe, that would like salted meats was how you would preserve meat, because obviously back in the day we didn't have refrigerators. So like Alias said, yeah, humanity would have struggled real bad without that shit.
Yep.
I mean, there's other applications like honey was used at some point for preservatives, but that's expensive.
Sure. Yeah, makes sense.
I'm eating saltines right now for a salty snack.
Ooh.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, indeed.
Saltines tasty.
Common move. Okay, yeah.
It's
So I'm
8:30
not
right
a
now.
I'm not a complete dumbass
I
for
should
for making
probably
that
call it soon.
assumption.
But I gotta like
Just a
finish my
partial one.
build. I gotta get all the stats on it and stuff.
Yep.
Lifesteal hit sounds awesome. I'm gonna go ahead and take.
Does
one
sound
of
good.
those. And then I'm gonna realize it only fits on weapon, and I'm gonna be depressed.
That was a weird noise. Like a cartoon noise. Bam. Never actually been this far on the map before. On this particular map.
All right, have a good sleep there, Solar. Thank you for hanging out. Let's see, lifesteal on hit can only socket into weapon. Fuck. I'm gonna have to like make a custom.
Makes sense.
That sucks. I wish that some of the
I'm with you,
the
Smokey.
weapon-only things went
That's
into
something
items,
I'm-
but I understand why
That's a
don't,
modern
because
convenience
they'd
that
be
I take for
way,
granted all the damn
way too
time.
good.
And we've all had that situation where like the power goes out and you're like afraid to open the fridge because you don't want shit to spoil, and it's like, damn,
You should be able
like
to put
I'm
some of
suddenly
that or
like
be able to
acutely
sell.
aware of how important this
Yeah,
is.
I guess that's what you do is you find
And
a
how I
melee
struggle
weapon
to
that does
function
some
without
sort of element, and then you stack that element to get extra damage.
All too real, man. Craft still. What's
now
me?
I'm checking my. Do I have an upcoming weapon that I'm gonna use? I gotta like find out.
Where'd he go? Where he go? Where Craft go?
Somebody found a spicy bow. Nice.
Yes, yeah, I found that earlier today in a chest, and I mean, any of you, of course, are free to use it, but yeah, I have no bowification for this guy.
Right.
Yo, what's up, Ravlin? Someone who just popped in, they're like, "Yo, is this like Terraria but for the Philips CDI?" I'm like, "Damn, that's actually a pretty good one."
This is
Yeah.
This is a form of Terraria. The
Yeah.
best form of Terraria.
Yeah, there's a very I would say Terraria is probably the closest game to easily
tad
compare
on
this.
the janky side, but yeah, the major difference is the what do you call it? What's the word I'm looking for here?
Just the kind of the RPG stuff, character
Yeah, the
building, and yeah, that's usually what I say is like, yeah, the more focus on not so much combat, but yeah, building up your guy and leveling and attributes and skills, like skill points, attribute points, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like there's still equipment, obviously. Of course, there's still equipment, but more focus on.
There's a loaf of the
I
game.
got points
not
to
the
spend
money.
on strength, dexterity, that kind of thing. I have
what
attribute
it's
points to
all
spend
about.
on skills. You can multi-class
thing
up
has
to 3
executioner
times,
on it.
so you can do some wild combinations of classes.
Holy shit.
Big
chance
focus on
too.
building up your guy in a very bespoke, customized manner, which is cool.
Okay, that's gonna.
I mean, you
be
could
my new
obviously you
weapon.
could do like, oh, I want to be
Sure.
just a spellcaster, I want to be just a melee guy, but yeah, you can do
Got
some
all these empty
wild shit.
sockets. I need to figure out what to do.
HD textures, yeah. Yeah,
You gonna play Dark Souls tomorrow?
my
Hell yeah.
favorite descriptor for these games with this kind of aesthetic is
I gotta get some
game
Dark Souls.
that
I haven't played
it
Dark
was
Souls
featured in the
while.
background of an episode of CSI Miami that the troubled youth are playing. One of those like 2004 episodes of CSI Miami
looks like,
where,
are you for
oh
the
yes, the
roguelike,
teens
there?
are playing a new violent video game.
Roguelike Elden Ring, I
and
haven't heard
let's
anything
show
about.
it in the background vaguely, and the
So
game they
it was-
show
well, I
is
guess it was
like
announced, like,
not a
yesterday.
real game. Obviously, it's just a thing that
I
was
didn't
like
even bother watching that because I'm like,
it's just kind of a vague facsimile of what
it's a
video games
standalone.
look like to people that don't play video games.
It's weird. It's because it has a. It's kind of like got the mold.
This kind of has that
the ring that closes
uncanny,
in, but it's not being
kind of like
but it's like,
unfinished
you go in
and
you're
yeah,
like
just
forced to a
otherwise
boss or something like that.
unconvincing kind of
It's
look
very
to
weird,
it,
it's
but
multiplayer.
but it is very fun. All
sounds
jokes
sick.
and goofs
Yeah.
aside, it is a good game.
It's by the same.
And the amount of stuff you can do in this game
Yeah,
is
it's in
out of this
Grave,
goddamn world.
That there, yeah. So yeah, so it sounds like it's gonna be. I'm gonna jump into it for sure.
Yeah, that sounds
Alteration
friggin'
Shard.
sweet. I'm in for sure.
Oh, House would feature real games. That's kind of cool, actually. I never watched
Your
House.
minions are tippy tapping.
I never watched that shit back in the day. It's nice to be able to one-shot these guys now. For the longest time, I was really struggling against just the most basic of bad boys. And now I'm the bad boy. What they gonna do when I come for you?
Okay. Trying to find all the
this guy.
cool stuff.
Oh, it's a
that goes into
statue.
Gloves. I got critical.
No, he's not a
hit
statue, he's real.
ones. Are there any other ones that go into gloves? I'm trying to remember.
Ouch. Okay, carved out that whole little chunk of the wall there.
Probably wall grab, but I don't really need that.
Look at that. We're able to kill things now. Isn't that so cool? I'm useful now. I'm a real kid. I'm a real boy.
Combat experience.
This fire statue is very slowly getting got, although he's slapping me really good. Oh no, it's this guy. He's slapping me. No more
Can you attack with
slapping's
your
for you
fist
though.
in this game?
Can I send this guy back to town?
Because I know once you've got
Down.
like your
go?
inventory stuff, it's kind of
I'm doing it. Maybe I gotta kill this guy first. Yeah.
Empty. Yeah.
Cool.
There we go.
I'm surprised there's
Make
no,
your mayonnaise at
like,
home. Yeah, my wife and I don't think we've ever tried to do our own DIY mayonnaise.
yeah.
Usually if we're doing something with
They tell-
mayonnaise,
I mean, they
we're
could-
buying
they could just
mayonnaise,
have this,
and then
like,
we're using that to make
specific
like
gloves.
another kind of sauce. Oh, I can't send it to town.
Yeah, it seems like a
Ford the
no-brainer.
armor smith. Does he have anything cool?
Game of frame rate. Yeah, we're getting frame rate.
Yeah, the frames are framing. They
But
do be framing.
we deal because it's
By
for the
reasonably
love of the
scaled
game.
Warhammer, yeah. Well, the funny thing, you can see with your eyeballs that my guy's holding it with one hand, and it's fairly
Too
large.
many actors.
And you'll note that I have a shield equipped
Too much.
because this is a, if you see in the top
Make a little,
center, two-handed
penthouse
mace.
off away from the crafting
So it's
area.
two-handed, which is to say, I'm holding with one hand
my
and I'm
bow.
swinging with one hand,
Is
but
there any like jewelry?
I can't have a
specific
shield.
stuff, I wonder.
so it's like, I don't know, it's to maintain your balance. There's some George Lucasian hand wavy explanation I'm sure we could all make, but
This necklace is going crazy.
it's a little funny. It's a little funny how that works out. I think I got a couple things I can sell this guy.
It's so fun to make like really high power
Beastrum.
armor in this game.
Beast Ram. I used to work with a
Also,
guy.
there's critical hit damage that you can also.
I used to work with a guy whose last name was Beastrom.
which goes hand in hand. with the magic crit,
Beastrom. Beastrom.
Hand in hand on your hands.
And he's just an average guy, just like a
Those
normal
gloves
fella.
are going in the
And
box for anybody
I remember
who wants
I
them.
was
They're pretty good.
I was on a phone call with someone from another department,
Strong.
and they were looking up something that was relating to like
my attack.
user accounts, that kind of thing. And he could only see
1,000.
it would say first initial, last
Back
name,
that up a bit more.
but the column he was reading
since I'm relying on
would like
basic
truncate the
math,
last.
it's probably a good
Sometimes
idea
would like
to
truncate the last couple of letters,
make
last couple
it
of characters. And I'm on the call with him. He was like, "Dude,
'Cause that increases
is this
your crit
guy's
chance and stuff,
name
right?
Michael Beast?" Or yeah, I think his name is Mike. Yeah, is this guy's name Mike Beast?
I think it,
I was like, Mike Beast, what the fuck are you talking about? And then I looked, I was like, no, it's
Great, but I know
his
it
name's
increases
Beastrom,
your
but because the thing was
crush.
truncated. So I always think about that. Imagine the person's last name is
90%
Beast.
chance
But
for a
now,
strong hit against level
here we are in
39 monster,
2024.
103%.
all you can think is Mr. Beast.
bonus at
Ah!
level 39.
So
know,
I know it's
it doesn't be
the weirdness and absurdity of that is kind of dulled over time. But still, at the time, I thought that was very funny. And sell this guy. Right, and I was looking at the armor.
Which of these chests
Can't be
have
repaired.
the-
Yeah, that's a deal breaker. 10 vitality. That's not horrible, but not my favoriteest. Night hand, tunic. That's a good name. Annihilation
I'm
Hood.
just gonna, like,
That's
find
a good
the
name.
Strength rune, I think.
Annihilation
Slap
Hood.
that on there.
Mr.
Is
Beast,
8
what's up,
strength
shock
really the
value?
best we have? Surely not.
Shock value, didn't you mean my monster condom for my magnum dong? Wild guard, that's pretty cool.
So you should be able to find level 13.
It is cursed. It is coist.
No, dude.
Less intelligence. What's my intelligence? My intelligence, okay. It's okay. But again, this
Maybe
is
there's
two-handed. I
something
get
to
none of
this
these
bar
benefits.
chest. Yeah, there's like.
So I'm not gonna
14.
bother.
Intelligence 13. There we go.
Rage cowl. These names,
On
man.
That.
Love these names. It's actually not bad. Armor bonus. Skill. Ooh, that skill healing. You know what? I'm buying
Yeah,
this.
getting all these like min-maxed
Buying
out
that shit.
takes a little bit of time.
Death Warden. Also really good, but again, I can't do shit. Bane strike the ancient.
I didn't.
Yeah, I can't fuck with shields, so I will not. Brenna's belt. I think we already have one of those. I think we already have Brenna's belt.
Okay.
I'll buy another. Fuck it.
New ring.
Might as well. We got the monies for it.
Just dropped a little bit of oil.
It's
in
nice
it.
to have
Yes,
like
it's okay,
disposable income in this game.
It's okay. It'll drain. Maybe.
So let's get this up to what they
Drop it, I
say.
guess.
139.
It's too thin to affect us. We're good.
Okay.
But it's
Pretty
there.
good
Just
helmet.
Don't light any fires.
The better armor is nice, but the addition to healing is huge.
Realize I attack with like
Oh,
fire
we
every
look so
time I
cool now.
swing.
Look at that. We look so cool.
Luck.
Okay. Okay. Burn the burn
Dick
the house
Blizzard?
down. Why not?
Mayo, that's so cool. That's so cool, Mayo. Dr. Battle Smokey? I'm sorry, I have to interrupt. Maybe not interrupt, but I have to point this out. Our buddy Mayo says that there's they were at work and they saw there was a person whose name legitimately was Dick Blizzard. Dick Blizzard, are you kidding me? This poor guy. Well, I mean, I don't know. Maybe he's like, no, call me Dick. You know, one of those things. Like, I'd rather call you Richard, but okay.
Yeah.
Man, that's just amazing.
Yeah.
Dick Blizzard, man.
I worked in.
Amazing.
I worked
That's fucking
in,
legendary.
insurance for a while as like an underwriter, and we had like a contest to pass the time in order to just make things a little bit more exciting,
Yeah.
a little more interesting, and it was to find the weirdest names. And one of the ones that got me was Dick Klangeldink.
Excuse me?
Klangeldink was their last name, and I'm like, that's not real.
I was like, I'm not gonna say, but I'm like, okay, that's funny, but like, no, but for real, what was the name?
Yeah, that was
Like, no, but for real though, yeah.
Yeah,
That's
there was
amazing.
that one, and then the coolest name award went to Rex Panther.
Oh
First name
man,
Rex, last name Panther, and I'm like, holy shit!
Man.
This guy wears sunglasses 100% of the time.
First in the shower,
Turn them on.
while he's sleeping. Oh yeah.
He's the coolest guy that I've never met.
Yep.
By
What
such a
is
ridiculous margin?
what is this percentage of time do you think he spends in that tanning bed that he obviously owns?
I don't think he even needs to.
You know what? Fair. Yeah, fair point.
But yeah, that was
Amazing.
That's a legendary one. for
That's a
me.
good one. Yeah, that's an all-timer right there.
It was fun,
And-
just like leafing through while you're like, oh yeah, I'm just, I gotta put this thing in the alphabetical location, and then you just stumble across some fucking wacky name, and you're like, okay, they're gonna love this one.
Gonna remember this forever.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
I remember back when I worked at Borders, the bookstore chain years ago. There was a guy. Of course, you're handling credit cards. Sometimes someone pays with a card. Like I wouldn't like stare at it and be like, I'm gonna remember your name forever. But sometimes, your peripheral vision just kind of catches like a part of their name or something. And there was one time where I just kind of glanced and noticed that the guy's last name was Lucky, Lucky, and I remember being like, man, I'm sorry. I'm sure you get this all the time, but I've got to know, like, is this, really your last name? And I was a little bit nervous because I was like, it's like, it was like 7 p.m. It's like, oh, this guy's probably tired. He's probably like, oh, this fucking kid. But he was actually like really chill. He was like, I love when people ask me about this. He was like, I love talking about it. Really, like, really happy go lucky, if you will, dude.
Yeah.
He was saying it's such a fun last name. It like makes people smile. Like, he was a really sweet guy. And he said when he was younger, he always wanted to go into pediatrics. You want to go to med school, get his medical degree, and go into pediatrics. Because imagine you're a kid, you're going to the doctor, oh, it's a little scary or nervous, and you see the name. Here comes Dr. Lucky. He's gonna, give you a physical. He's gonna give you a clean bill of health. Dr. Lucky. Oh my God, amazing. I didn't have the wherewithal to ask him what does he do, but yeah, he was a really chill guy. I remember that forever.
That's awesome.
That was a fun one. Aura of
It's funny.
despair.
I feel like I don't really get too many interactions like that.
I can't bring him with me to the town, but I'll bring him with me to the
It's
park.
hard to like go out and just like talk to people.
It's a good foreskin name, shock value. Yeah.
Like I don't know if you guys experience that too often, but it's definitely a rarity in my life at this point.
Yeah,
It could be weird sometimes. Yeah. Yeah, it depends. Kind of depends on like, I don't know. Sometimes like, it's almost like a skill check. That's like I'm in my brain. I'm like rolling a d20, and sometimes I just roll a 1, and I just can't fucking form words like a normal person.
Yeah. Or
And then other times it's totally easy.
And, yeah. Yeah, just definitely a dice roll. It feels like.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
I can have all the ranks I want. I can put all the ranks I want into decent social skills and feel like I'm confident, feel like I'm okay. And yeah, sometimes you just, I don't know, mispronounce a word or just, I don't know, forget someone's name. Or yeah, just can't fucking form a sentence and I'm just like, sorry, I know I have wrinkles and a receding hairline, but I'm actually 12 years old and I'm looking for my mom. I'm just gonna go over here now and quiet in the corner.
Yeah.
Former wrestler Ricky Steamboat. Richard Blood.
I think all my gear is finally min-maxed.
That's a good one, Ryan.
Just wonderful.
My buddy Ryan points out that there is a former wrestler whose ring name was Ricky Steamboat. But his actual name was Richard Blood. Man's name was Dick Blood, and he chose to be Ricky Steamboat. What a megastud. He like self-nerfed himself. He was like, that's too powerful.
Yeah, it's too strong to.
Kim Possible, Smokey? No way.
To handle this.
An honest to goodness Kim Possible?
They will
That
feel
has to be a rename.
Such unimaginable fear
That has to be somebody who changed that shit. There's no fucking way. Mayo says there was a guy named Dent Johnson, CEO of True Value Hardware. Man owns a hardware chain and his name is Dent Johnson. Her name was Ness, went by Dickie.
Oh hey, we did it. The difficulty got maxed out.
That's good shit, shock value.
That's
some good shit. Imagine the letdown when Dr. Lucky misdiagnoses you. Dr. Lucky walks in. Ooh, the CT scan doesn't look good. But Dr. Lucky, you're supposed to be lucky.
Yeah, that's when they say, "Well, I am lucky. Lucky I get to prescribe you this."
Yeah. I said I'm the lucky one. You're the one who's screwed, kid. Get the fuck out of here. I'm working here. Yeah, it's Lucky really realized. I can't remember how I phrased it, but it was something along the lines of like,
Oh,
I was like, I saw it, and I was like, I have to ask, like, yeah, I don't know, maybe that is how I phrased it, or maybe it was like, it was like, is it like the birth name, or was it a name you changed?
Ooh.
Yeah.
That is.
It's funny to imagine being like, is this your name? It's his card, Alex. What'd you think?
Gonna slap that on right away.
People card you and start giving you the life story.
Water breathing can go on
I have been both of those people, Mayo. I've been the recipient of somebody doing that, and I've also like observed people doing that to someone else and have it be bewildering.
Yeah, I already did.
Oh, yeah.
I have been both of those people.
And the thing is I don't really need too much from.
I don't have an answer.
They already.
I don't have an answer for like
most of the time.
Why that happens sometimes, where people can just kind of tell, like, oh yeah, this is a person who like
Duration
is
would be great.
who I feel comfortable sharing. Sometimes completely unprompted, my whole ass life story.
Does it? Holy shit, that would actually be huge.
So yeah, that is like a bizarre kind of thing sometimes.
A 30-second
all this down here
thing into a 3-minute buff.
So I didn't know that was
I've been ambushed
right now.
Except it's so dark I can't see shit.
My life so much better if I could just like have my buff and run around with it for not like 15 seconds.
Then you could do that for everything. You could even throw them on your bags.
There we go.
Really? Oh my gosh, that's gonna change my.
Grab the stuff on those walls.
Like my bags right now is just. All 3 of my bags have 90%.
Got those guys. I do want to see what was on that other side, though.
Nice.
Yeah, some really unique names for patients.
He appears to be in
Smokey. I'll confess, I can't remember if I've asked you, and of course you don't have to like dox yourself or anything. You know, you don't have to share anything beyond what you're comfortable sharing. But I don't know if I've had the wherewithal to ask what kind of line of work you do. I would assume some kind of medical
Speaking of
industry
names, I had have
based
a
on that
person-
context. But
A coworker's name is.
yeah, I always love getting to hear
Nice.
those little
It
tidbits, you know,
happened
kind of learning about
when they
folks. But
first
again,
started,
no need
it's,
to.
just something
share
straight
beyond
out
what you're
first
comfortable.
ever, where it's like.
Parsite
he's
says,
gonna
"Dox
go
yourself,
place."
do it."
He's like, they're like, who? He is.
Whenever I inquire those kinds of things, I always like to add that qualifier to say like,
They
you know,
walk around the corner.
no expectation. I'm not going to be like,
Right
tell
here.
me,
It's just
tell me
HE.
your this stuff,
Yeah.
or else I'm gonna be angry.
Yeah, that's got to be a bit of a pain in the butt sometimes.
Loot all.
Oh, nice,
Found some
nice
stuff.
little treasure chest scenario. you found
Spoilers.
here. Oh my god.
Apparition. He's
Wait,
gonna
this
take a
person's name is
napparition
Mayor
after
as
I'm done
well?
with his ass.
Oh, another mayor?
Yeah.
I've got one in my on my retinue right now. He's in my party.
Right.
Mayor Meyer.
Just
Pharmacist.
picking people to die, huh?
That would definitely do it. That would definitely do it.
Like
Yeah,
a
you and him, yeah.
You and him.
Yeah, I've friends who are nurses, and a few friends that are doctors. But yeah,
I'm
a
loving
number of
this
people that
axe.
are, yeah, like in some kind of aspect of medical industry. And yeah, they've mentioned before as well. Yeah, the
she's just
the
hearing
kinds of
everything,
names
and
that
anything
you
just can't die unless you
see
one-shot.
from the folks that come in,
Which
and just the
definitely
the
never
life
happened.
stories of people.
Yeah, never. What
sure you-
never happened to my.
Obviously, the Hippocratic Oath
HP
forbids them-
pool was just now
forbids them from
300%
sharing
on, what,
Very much, obviously, but
knows,
sometimes, yeah,
350
just little
a
tidbits.
little bit ago.
Yeah, make sure you clip this part so that way when they die in one hit, we can.
Yeah. When, not if, but when.
It's okay. My minions have 6,000 health.
Jesus. Just feed them to the wood chipper. They can handle it.
Has more HP than me. Has more HP than my main character, who's level 80.
That's impressive.
Impressive that my HP is that low, or impressive that their HP is that high?
Impressive across the board. Impressive that Krath's minions are so girthy and juicy, and the fact that your guy's level 80 is also pretty sick.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
And is
Krath, did you
is
get to
is
level
probably a pretty
100
good
when you
build.
die?
I heard my name, but I didn't.
Did you
Oh,
get
sorry.
to level 100 on your main guy?
No, not yet. I haven't touched him in a while.
Gotcha.
Anti-magic.
What's
My
the
God.
duration?
But it's a
Status
Scream
duration?
jungle.
That's what I want.
Yep. Satisfactory duration. Yep.
Sweet.
I found the anti-magic serum jungle, but I misread it. I thought it said anti-magic scream jungle. Trees and like bushes are just.
That would be scary.
They drowned out your voice so you can't cast spells.
That would actually
That
be
would be
kinda sick.
awful.
Like a silence.
Yeah.
So someone's been down there, clearly. Where's the rest of our peeps, our boys? They're, I think both.
Well, aren't you having a great time over there?
Yeah, they're both over there.
Don't need to sell anymore. You got too much gold. Good old-
Actually, wait, can I? Yeah, let's do a little something. Do a little something and dig this way.
Get more XP bonus things.
Oh, Anton Blast, yeah. Because that just came out, didn't it?
it?
There's a screen button. That game looks so cool.
Good enough.
I've got that on my list, list of kind of games to kind of keep an eye on. I think it just had, or maybe
Just roll to make it better.
was it Anton Blast or the other one? It was like an Anton Ball game.
I made it.
One of them just came out in some capacity.
Flawless. Wow.
Flawless victory. Yeah, it looks like a very cool one if it's the one I'm thinking though. It's easy to compare it to Pizza Tower, but I think
Minions are
that
so
game was like
fucking loud.
announced at least first. Like I think there was like
The
the dev
tippy tabs.
had started on it
Tip,
soon,
tip.
like first. I know. I think that Anton character has been in the
Would
works
you
for a
like
minute.
earthquakes or tippy taps?
I wanna dig
That's
that
the
way.
question, isn't it? Which would you
Being
prefer?
in the water is such a pain in the ass because like
Why
you move so
try,
slow and jumping is a pain in the ass. It's just
I have more
kind of
stuff to
annoying.
do. Yeah, big guy. Chaos.
Big boys.
Hold on, what's this? I've not been here before.
Oh yeah, they don't go away too until I Oh.
Of course, I'm constantly drowning, obviously.
They're working 4 times for making these 2
Outstanding
bags.
diplomacy statements. Outstanding. Outstanding in their field.
Better look at my trades.
Oh my chaos lord is 15.
Shit over here.
Do you,
I don't want to hit the green thing. Oh, I hit the green thing, so now we're all poisoned.
Do either of you have leather working?
No, I'm not sure.
Oh, they're twerking. Whoops. I want to shift down here. Ouch, that guy hit really fucking hard. He's just a zombie. Standard old zombie fella. He fucking slapped my booty. And not in the, like, fun, pleasurable, enjoyable way, but in the painful way.
Look for.
Yeah, some.
Not hurt so good way, but the hurt so bad way. Oh, this is a trap, okay. Poison tower trap. Get it out of here. This my guy must have decent
Single
poison
hit damage
resistance.
on this axe is much higher.
Inventory is filling up. Don't bother with going up there. That's
Oh, weird. My
too much
feeding
trouble.
strike still only lasts 15 seconds.
Oh. That doesn't count as a. Oh, weird.
ambushed. Oh god.
That is rather unfortunate.
Oh jeez, almost fucking
Is
shit
it possible that it says 15 seconds, but it's not 15 seconds?
It will say on
there.
the
Meyer's
bottom
still
time
alive,
left
but
will
he's
be
a little bit
above
nervous
the
there. He
duration.
was in the danger zone.
Yeah, so.
So I'm not too far from the danger zone myself.
Status effect total time. I have an 80% active.
He's gonna get got if I'm not careful. I'm trying to heal him.
Duration 15 seconds. Time
so
left
Can I not heal? There we go.
14 seconds.
There we go. Now we're bringing him to the pain.
35 seconds.
Yes, the rampage gets affected.
Does
There
it?
we go. I was a little bit worried for our guy, our buddy here, trying to keep him alive.
Is that a glitch?
That might be.
Lila, do you know if that's a glitch by chance?
tendency for
Oh my god.
NPCs to not live very long in this game, as you were hearing us say earlier? Yeah, Dr. Battle.
Because I assume it's a status effect. It might be it was just missed.
Oh
The
my
damage is
god.
working, so that should.
Oh my god, is that, I mean,
Might have been out too OP. I don't know.
I guess Smokey, there'd be no way for you to be making that up, or no incentive for you to make that up.
It's 15 seconds.
That is incredible. So we're continuing to have conversations about incredible, just legendary no notes names. And one of our friends here, he is a pharmacist, and one of his coworkers is Dr. Battle. Battle, Dr. Battle.
Yeah.
And I thought that was as deep as that rabbit hole goes, but then he points out, like, okay, well, he just got married, and I hope his fiance does not take his name. That way, their offspring surname would be Battle-Master. Are you shitting my ass? That's legendary.
Sick. Yes.
Battle Master. Yeah, is there a John Battle Master here? Present. Everyone just scoots their desks away from him.
I
Want to fuck with that kid? You kidding me?
Yeah.
Battle Master. Incredible.
That's many bags. This is a great many bags. I don't know if I need this many
Good
bags.
choice. Give the rest to.
Okay.
Oh, I think I just picked one up. A hard leather bag.
Yep. Because if you don't put the sockets in properly, you could just use it in there. Craft or use it.
Yeah.
Try again. Yeah.
Good.
Let's see, I'm at a 14, a 10. Oh yeah, this can replace one of the 10s. Thank you. Oh my god, you're making it rain. Making it rain baggies.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Craft those. You craft things on them.
Pulls up to 18. That's fucking huge. God, I love your big, girthy, veiny, throbbing bags.
Love your leather sacks.
They're very efficient, okay?
Extremely.
Okay, what damage type does this axe do? It does
18, 14.
fire damage. So I want fire damage on everything. It's on purpose. That makes me sad, but okay.
Oh.
I understand.
The only problem is this one right here. I really can't get rid of that one.
one. But would it though?
But
would
what
it be
if?
Yeah, but what? Hear me out. Hear me out.
Can't switch to smaller bags. I'm wondering if something got weird here.
Okay, I want fire
Um,
damage. How do I search for fire damage? Fire damage. Here we go. Is there percentage fire damage as well, or just flat?
Yes, it'll be in spells.
It seems like there's like a missing
Fire
window
damage
or
multi.
something. Yeah, this one. This one's not showing up for some reason.
It goes on weapon, cloth.
That's kind of a weird
leather
situation
gloves,
there.
And jewelry. And your bags.
Ernest Battlemaster. That's incredible. What's up, Jet? Minecraft house. Ooh, that sounds nice.
Fire damage mult.
Haven't played in a while. I never really played much Minecraft. I never like really gave that game an honest shake.
Huh.
But yeah, a lot of people our age, Jet, like that was like such a big game back in those days. So yeah, was it a single player thing or were you playing with some homies?
Oh no, they don't
And with some-
fit
with some
in the
cool peeps.
bags.
I
No.
know you guys were doing some
I
Void
guess I'll
Void
get it
Train
for later.
with Alina and some other peeps a couple days ago, and that was really fun to watch. I was watching that on Alina stream. That was a fun time. I think I saw on her schedule she's gonna be doing more of that this Saturday.
I wonder if
coming
Feeding Strike
Saturday.
is actually... Wait, does one of them not do it?
It's weird that that one shows is not open right now. So
Feeding
if, like I'm a little bit concerned that maybe
That's
something
just
got
ability to
goofed.
surrender, get
Yeah,
more,
so
right?
Feeding Strike does not gain duration from status effect total time, unlike my other abilities. And I don't know why. Because it is technically a status effect as far as I
And
can
these
tell.
two, I think I can get rid
So
of.
maybe it's like an exception.
That is as long as I
Delilah,
doesn't.
that's what I'm thinking.
It says I can't switch, so I think
But
I'm
yeah,
okay
it's
to
just
shred
peculiar
him.
because like I was just expecting it to be good and work, but it does not appear to work, which is unfortunate.
Silent
'Cause that would have
cowl.
made my build a moderate amount better. Why did I just get Leela's gloves?
Oh, why did you?
On
get
a
it?
Alina server,
You-
perfect. Yeah, I
you
can take a
find
look.
you. There's just so many of those.
No, I just wanna sell.
Avatar. What is Avatar?
Staffsmith.
Yeah, you know how one din randomly pops
Settle.
up.
And this one,
Oh,
Identify?
you just get a summon. guy.
surviving platinum belt.
Gonna have to expand these chests up here. I got too many good things.
And sell that one. I'm looking to see if there's anything I can
Okay.
deposit, but
what other things should I put on these bags? Yeah, extra
it's
money.
only popping
that's a
up,
good
which
idea.
is a little bit surprising.
Extra money good.
Thick leather scrap. Do we not have thick leather scrap anymore?
This is the song of my people.
Leather scrap, coarse leather. Huh, guess we don't.
Healing multiplier. That's
You have some
interesting.
keys now, obviously. Was it this one, maybe?
Do you know what perception does?
That's it will highlight secrets and traps.
That's good to know, actually.
Intelligence just gives you that raw also.
I was gonna say, it seems not that good.
How can I
sadly.
grab this
Yeah,
one?
yeah,
It's like off.
Don't want to have
A little bit. It's a little bit off screen more than I would rather.
Do you know how disarm traps works?
I believe when you just walk over it, it just has a percentage chance to not work.
I think so too. Yeah.
Because I know one of the classes you have to disarm traps and kind of just get it automatically.
Community server. That's right. I did see her post about that. She was streaming some Minecraft
I'm hearing
last
very
week, I
goofy
think.
noises outside. Just that.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. No, I never played Minecraft back in the day, and I feel kind of bad because I know that's such a landmark game, but no, I never got around to it. It's not that I didn't want to play it or that
Can't
I
go
thought it
wrong
was
with helping
dumb.
them.
I just kind of never gave it a fair shake, and like by this point, I'm like so removed from, I'm like so far behind. It's like, fuck. I think the ship has sailed. It's too late for me. Too late for me. I'm too behind, man. Too far behind.
I'm confused.
But I don't know. Maybe someday. Maybe someday.
Where did my bags go? Okay. That was
I
weird.
haven't leveled in a while, which probably means we should jump to the other next level or to the next world fairly soon here. But this area is earning us a lot of money. 8 gold points
I'm
is
going
nothing to sneeze at.
essence this
Spruce it
bag
up a little bit.
up
Hell
nice and
yeah.
Easy. I like some perception. You can see where things are in minimap and know that
Should
you
have played
can
more
that
of it.
way.
I mean, that's another one of
does
those like
sound
time
pretty
suck
good.
games where suddenly it's
Might have to
It's
keep that
it's
at
like
then.
7. It's like 4 a.m. You've been playing for 7 hours, and it's like, oh god, my family's probably worried about me. It can be dangerous. The good kind of dangerous, but dangerous no less.
Okay, this is the bag that I wanted to essence.
Go and teleport to the homies, see what they're up to right now. Any quests to turn in? Oh my god, I'm stuck on a door again.
It's nice.
Oh, I need to repair. This whole time I've not been repairing my shit. Repair all. Boop. Bink, bink, bink. At least actually just warped back.
Oh,
Oh dear. Cataclysm. I've actually never seen this before.
that was a terrifying noise.
That was a terrifying noise. But yeah, I've never engaged with, or I've never had a cataclysm occur.
Well, there you
Sounds
go.
very scurry. Very
Sounds
scurred.
like we're in for a time.
Recon totem. How's this game going? It continues to be a lot of fun. It's a very fun time. It is, you know, still very silly and
I'm
jank
all
and
sacked
weird.
up.
It is still
Dump the rest of this stuff. Do you mind
a
if I
very
just
strange
DE all
time.
the rest of these? Does that make sense?
Oh, I'm sorry. What was that?
Can
All
I
the
just
extras?
dump
Yeah,
the rest of these?
yeah, it's fine. We all got the sacks, so.
Yeah, we're having a fun time, but it is also, yeah, it's, you know, there's glitches, there's like weird, questionably balanced decisions.
Running into the room just freaked me out. I'm like, oh god, here we go.
You know, there's still like weird balance of things sometimes. Like it's a fun game for all of its jank and all of its oddness. There's a guy here named Man. There's just a dude named Man.
Oh my god, that guy survived a hit. All right.
Okay, there's a guy named Man, and I just sent him to town. I don't know if he has another name, and the name will be revealed when he's back in town, but if you see a dude named Man, tell him Alex sent you.
My commoner character is named Man. I'm like, you know, he's just a normal guy.
Just a normal guy. Just the dudes being guys.
Yeah.
Mans being dudes. What's this? Oh no, I think we've actually no. I will
Oh
go
my
and mine that.
god. My charge lasts so long now.
Oh,
Oh,
Fine
shit.
citrine.
I can run so. If I get sprint, I could
Also,
probably
the game
run
is
forever. with
fairly
a build like
laggy
this.
because one of the guys in our group,
Alternating
Craft, he
between
has
sprint and run.
like
That'd be very
12
funny.
summons. He's kind of made a necromancer, like, no, not necromancer,
Yeah,
but
Phoenix Strike doesn't
Beastmaster build, and as a result, he has a bunch of followers and minions, and there are so many of them, and they move so fast. The game is clearly struggling to update their locations all the time, so like the game
And
is
the giant freaking
screaming.
treasure map.
Clearly, it's like really struggling with keeping up with just all the bullshit.
Holy smokes, dude!
Oh, I just got fucking nuked.
By what?
But I do not know. I hit a dude, and then a few other things hit me back, and then I was I got Benjamin buttoned. I ceased to exist.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, they made me they erased my timeline.
Yeah.
Jokes on them though, because I'm swinging in back.
I thought you were gonna say jokes on them because I didn't want to exist anymore.
Because I didn't want to exist anymore. That'll show him.
Ha! I wanted
Turns
to
out you just did me a favor.
Yeah. Have you ever like seen? There's like a common TV trope where people like have a funeral for a living person, and the living person gets to like see what the funeral is like.
Yeah. And like shit on it, be like, no, you're supposed to cry this way.
Yeah, or you know, something along
Bender.
that line. That is normally how it goes down.
Sent him back to town.
You ever think about what your funeral would be like?
Oh my gosh.
A
Hope
little
it just
dark.
shit posts.
Every funeral I've ever been to, they play like a really good song, and then that song is ruined for me forever.
That would be tough. Yeah, that
so
would
I'm
be
gonna
tough.
play the chicken dance at mine, so that way everybody can.
We're
hate it as
mans or
much as I
dudes,
hate
that's
it.
right, Ravlin.
And Yeah, I'm hoping
Dudes
to,
being
to
men.
force everyone to
Men being fellas.
do the chicken dance along with it.
Oh, there we go. It's in the Discord server. Perfect.
It is 9 o'clock my time. I got the gold cleaver, the Vampire Whacker.
Vampire Whacker.
Vampire.
It's got lifesteal on hit, 42%.
Vampire
life
sounds
stolen
like it's
per
a
hit for
nuclear
24
vessels
seconds.
kind of thing. Was the guy from Star Trek?
Interesting.
Victor, that kind of thing.
So I can never die if
trying to
I'm
heal
swinging
myself.
this weapon.
Out of range.
And that
I was gonna heal myself, bro.
24 seconds will get
I
increased.
healed myself.
Yeah, too bad it's just
I
worse.
was saying
than
out
the
of range
death
when I was trying to heal myself. Like, bro,
I guess it's a
whomst
tank
else
option.
is there to heal?
If I were
than
more,
myself?
like capable of like hotkeying, I would probably
Fucking
put that
lit
as
my
an
penis on
offhand
fire.
and just put that on whenever I'm low.
Just had a dumb moment where I'm trying to heal myself and the game's like out of range. It's like, bro, no, I am me. I am right here. I am not out of range. Don't you give me that shit. Something must have like nerfed me, or like there must have been like a debuff or something, because the game was like, you can't heal yourself, and I was like, what?
Right.
Out of range?
Also,
What?
Delilah's confirming feeding strike maybe will be changed in the next build to have the buff.
Oh,
Pog. Giga Pog. I am so excited to have the
Oh,
long
Jesus.
feeding strike.
That's what killed me.
where I don't
That's
have
what
to
fucking killed me that one time. This
continually feed
fucking
over and
dude.
over.
I got rebuild so every single piece
fucking
of armor
dude,
has,
this fucking guy.
extra duration.
Yeah.
let's get Meyer healed up, because he
Attack
keeps
4
fucking
times,
taking
and then
a
I swing like a madman.
dick crushing, punishing. There's the fellas. There
Is
they
there
are.
magic and stuff in this game.
There's all the
Yes,
fellas. Look at these
there's
fucking
lots of
dudes
magic.
just
I am
jittering,
running
skittering,
a melee
glittering,
build
and pissering about.
because I really
And the game is
jive
like,
with the melee builds. I
I
think they're
can't
a lot
really
of
keep
fun.
up with all the
Crap
dudes.
is running a summoner. Super
So much
Hobbit
shit.
is running a like a paladin type character, and there's 39 different classes currently to mix and match and do crazy bullshit with. So
I'm
yeah,
gonna
you
get that
can
guy. I'm gonna get
pretty
his
much do
ass. I
whatever
shall exact
your
revenge.
heart desires. It's an extremely good time.
Except I think he already died. I think he already got God.
I like this game. A whole
Yeah,
bunch.
he's dead. I just picked up everything in the world,
I
including Annihilation Waistband, all one word. Annihilation Waistband, all one word.
These are leggings. I'm gonna put on some movement things.
Slip into some comfortable leggings.
Not unmovable.
Yes, that was
the one
the
called
other
that
death. What
makes
was the
you,
first death? It was. Yeah, I think it was up here.
Hard to like push around,
Hatch.
or not hard to push around.
Yeah, the idea of you summon so many dudes, the game just kind of ceases to
like light
exist.
armor,
Well, we were talking
light
about this
armor.
earlier. How this game
There's light.
technically
That's
does
light
not have a
intensity.
maximum party size,
No,
or a maximum like allowed dudes you can have in your server
I'm
size.
not sure what you're talking about.
When you create a
Light armor,
server,
there it is.
when you create like an instance for your friends to join, you do have to specify maximum like 8 players, maximum 5 players, maximum 6 players.
we go.
But you can just keep
upgrade.
inviting more people, and they can just keep joining.
So this needs
So,
gold. To
and
be
I think there was
upgraded, and this
some
needs-
other kind of situation where somebody asked the developer, and they were like, "Oh yeah, we haven't implemented a hard limit yet." So the
got more
limit
room.
to the number of players you can have in any game session at any one time is just based on keep going until the game crashes. That is the limitation. The limitation is go until the game ceases to function. That is the maximum number. Also, I think this must have been where the other
Oh,
encounter.
I'm gonna call it right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is getting pretty late for your time zone, probably. So don't blame you. I know you guys been gaming for a while too,
Been good times.
but it has been good. Yeah, it's been really fun.
Time flew for sure. I didn't even realize it'd been going that long.
Yeah, it's a sign of a good stream, good evening.
Yeah.
When the time gets away from you. In fact, yeah, I'm gonna teleport back to town right meow.
Yep. Do any little things that you got to do. I'm gonna run and slaughter like a couple things just because I. Oh, there's two friggin' treasure chests that spawned on the surface.
Oh,
Look
gotta
at
get
that
'em.
loot.
I thought you were gonna say slaughter some things just to feel something, just to like feel something in this dark world.
Yeah.
I call it apathy.
Changing how the
You got
arts.
apathy on.
I did not know that, Jeff. That does
This
interest
is
me.
my spirit. I don't have any, so
I'll have to look into that because
Okay.
I haven't touched PSO to New Genesis
That's
in a while.
one. thing.
And
I got a
I
golden,
ought to.
golden
I have to crack that
something.
open again just to kind of see
golden nail
because
gloves.
that would tickle my interest greatly. That would tickle my pickle greatly. I got
My
yeah,
build
one
went
down
from
here.
doing
Down
like,
here.
not that much damage to
Rough
like
leather
wow, that
scrap.
much damage.
That is good to know. What's up, Drename?
Okay, these gloves give
An MS
wall
Paint
slide
challenge.
and a
We
bunch
we
of
have a
garbage.
lot of goofy moments here
These
for
are
sure.
maybe the worst elite armor pieces I've ever seen. Oh my goodness. I just made Yolan Delena very happy by killing a bunch of monsters that
Ooh.
were bullying her. She was like afraid and at full health. Ale died to glamour.
Oh,
by a
that's
Ale.
I guess.
What ails you, Ale?
What's that?
Oh no, I'm seeing the guy's name Ale, so I'm over here like, ooh, what has ailed him?
Yeah.
Titanium chest.
Okay, yeah, no worries. Yeah.
Jolyn Delena. Hold on. Jolyn Delena. Jolyn Delena.
Okay.
These names, man, I can't fucking handle them.
This
Cannot fucking handle them, man. Rex Battlemaster, yeah, that's pretty sick, Smokey. That's a fucking winner.
I'm gonna call it there. So
Winner and a half.
thank you guys for gaming. It was a lot of fun as usual.
Yeah, man. Yeah, thanks for getting us together.
Next Sunday is the 22nd, so I'm gonna be
Mm-hmm.
out at my mom's place. So we'll have to take a rain check, or we can move it to another day. I'm very happy to do either. And yeah, it's awesome gaming as usual.
Yeah, appreciate you guys. It was fun.
It's so great to be able to get together on a weekly basis like that.
Yeah.
One of those things where sometimes it's really hard to manage this sort of thing, but it's been pretty smooth overall with you folks, which I appreciate.
Yeah, likewise. Yeah, I look forward to it every week, every Sunday. I'm like, yeah, game with the boys. Yeah. Love it.
Murder some dudes and some Din's champion. What it's all about. Alrighty. God damn, the duration increase stuff is so good, Kraft. I can't believe I was missing out on that.